Hey guys, J Man here in the Danger Room. How's it going? There's lots to talk about today for comics and everything. X-Men, we got DC stuff. We'll probably talk about Masters of the Universe. I have not seen Bad Batch episode 2 yet. I was going to watch it today and then I just didn't watch it, so I'll try to watch it. So I'll watch that and episode 3, I suppose, in preparation for Sunday. So yeah, there's lots to go through. We got Gray Malkin in the chat. How's it going, dude? If you want to come on, if you want to come in, you can just email me if you've got the time, and I can throw you. I didn't send you a link because you weren't sure if you could make it or not. So let me know. What's going on, Caleb? Jupiter's Legacy. No, I didn't see Jupiter's Legacy, which is a fail because I was able to see it a week before anyone else. I actually got I won a contest from a buddy of mine and Steve, who gave me a link to watch it a week early, and I just didn't watch it. I just forgot about it, which is really hilarious. So I'll try to I should try to watch it since I had the damn link. But all right, so let's bring in Steve. What's going on, dude?
Never Dame Paradise.
Yeah,
Never Dame Pandemic Paradise.
I had a shit day today, so we're just gonna plow through. There is a lot to unpack this week. X Corp was cool. Okay, I did not like X-Men this week at all. If anybody saw my X-Men video, I threw up in it. It was very messy. Um, I'm not even gonna bother showing the books because I literally it was a disaster this week. Children of the Atom consisted of talking, talking. Let's invite people to dinner. More talking, talking. I don't care. I don't care. Who is literally at one point I'm like, who is this character? Have we seen them before? Don't care. Talking, talking. Oh look, it's over. That's your review of Children. Oh, sorry, that was Children of the Atom. What did I say that? Did I say that was Children of the Atom?
Yeah, you did.
That's Children of the Atom. Nothing happens. Children of the Atom is an interesting idea, actually. Not the sidekick parts, like having the X-Men have sidekicks, but the idea that there's going to be a few mutants, a team that doesn't want to go to the island. They're going to just kind of do their own thing and be like a superhero team. And I thought, oh, I like that idea. But they just talked all issue. What else came out? X Factor. Nothing happens in X Factor. That comic is just like a disaster. It was like Shatterstar shows up in the goofiest costume ever.
He looked like a homeless man to me.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Like, what is going? Like, he looked like the guy who ate Shatterstar. I'm like, why is he so beefy?
And like he had like these weird boots and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. It was not good. Bad.
Yeah.
X Corp. X Corp. What do you get when you're a little kid and you're thinking, wow, I love X-Men. And it's like they're fighting guys and they're going on adventures and they're going into space and they're fighting creatures. They're doing all this cool stuff. I got an idea. Why don't they run a corporation and they can do business deals?
Because that's what we want to see. Man, I always could use some more business deals in my entertainment.
Yeah, I don't do enough business in my day job. I need to now have it in my comic book. I thought there was going to be a twist. There wasn't. They're a corporation. I literally thought there was going to be something where it's going to be like, oh, something happens, and then and it's like, no, like Warren Worthington is in a suit, and then he just walks around and doing business, and I'm thinking, is this really happening? And again, they're showing the humans don't like the mutants, and Gray Malkin is he's referring to that. I know. I mean, like, you know what though? It's getting really stupid. It's a little bit now unrealistic. Like we've gotten too far away from heroics and adventure. Like I'm looking for the X-Men to be adventurous, heroics, good old fashioned slobber knockers and stuff like that. Like X-Men is okay, X-Force is okay. Like New Mutants was always the thinking man's mutant title, right? Until Rob Liefeld turned it into another action book. But really before that, it was the thinking man's title, right? But now we have like corporations and we have marauders, which is like political intrigue within the Hellfire Club. Like, do I care at all? Somebody had commented on my video and they're like, yeah, it's business deals and a gala. Now we're gonna have this X-Men gala and they're all in it's like, that's neat, but really, like, 10 of Swords or X of Swords, depending on how you read it. It was 10 of Swords. That was brutal. Like 10 of Swords was really brutal. Geek Studios, what's going on, dude?
Indeed.
Thanks for coming in. We're just trashing X-Men this week, and I don't like trashing X-Men because this is the Danger Room, and we're supposed to. And I'm wearing an X-Men T-shirt, and I'm wearing a Girl Power T-shirt. So see, I'm so virtuous.
There you go.
Look how good I am. No, I don't understand what happened this week. It was a disaster.
So do you feel again, and we're seeing this more and more, that the real world is sort of bleeding into comics, and this is the sort of thing people are focusing on now in the real world?
I think so. Geek Studios, we're talking about the X-Men comic releases for this week, but we can trash The Last Stand if you want to as well.
Yeah,
I'm always good.
Movie needs to be trashed.
Yeah, I mean that's a movie that was just weird. We went to go in the theater, and were you with me in the theater?
No.
So okay, so we weren't together on that one. I went with whoever I was with, Sean or somebody, and or no, maybe not even Sean. Maybe it was we didn't. I didn't know Sean at that time. Anyway, we sat there, and I'm like, well, the X-Men are going to lose their powers. Like, oh, that's what I want. I want no powers.
Because that's what I go to see X-Men.
Yeah. Without their powers. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And then Juggernaut, who's a great actor. But what's the actor's name?
Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones, who's great on paper. Like someone's like, let me get my acting thing. Who can we get to play Juggernaut? And then Vinnie Jones, and they're like, buddy, Vinnie Jones, close it up. We got Juggernaut. And then he's trash. He's absolute horseshit in that movie.
He's got to pee. When they release him, he's like, get me out of here. I got to pee. I'm like, why is Juggernaut whining about peeing?
Yeah, is that supposed to be funny?
I have no idea.
Is that supposed to impress me with his superiority and his?
Let me ask you. Now, Brett Ratner directed that movie. So, yes. Do you feel his direction instructions to Famke Janssen or Janssen, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Whatever.
So Famke, you're going to stand here for 40 minutes and just stand there, and we'll CG in the black eyes. But just stand here and just watch. Okay? That's what you're going to do. I wonder if that's what he said, because that's what we got. It doesn't hold. Yeah, it's absolutely. You can say what you want about any of the other entries, and I have problems with Apocalypse. Everyone has problems with Origin first. I mean, Wolverine
Origins.
I'm not actually that huge a fan of Days of Future Past, to be honest with you.
I'm not a big fan of that one either.
There's really some hit or miss entries, but God, Last Stand is just horrid. It's terrible. Yeah, you're right. He was like, I don't know what they were doing, because Bryan Singer again, hit or miss. I think Matthew Vaughn did First Class. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Gavin Hood did Wolverine Origins, and that was just, I don't know if that was taken out of his hands, but like whatever they did to Deadpool was just wrong. But like, and then you had like the Wolverine entries after Origins, which were pretty good, which were actually the best parts of the series, I think. And the Deadpool movies went away, but like Last Stand just stands out as almost unwatchable. It's just awful. I think the only scene that is worthwhile is the scene where Jean confronts Professor X and at least something happens. Like she disintegrates the house. I'm like, oh, something's happening. There's fighting going on. But then, of course, she has to kill Professor X because, of course, why not? Like, there's no, and this movie is so overstuffed with plots. Like, Angel's in it. Why? I don't know. He shows up and he flies away with the Leech kid at one point, which I'm like, I don't remember how he could do that because apparently Leech is supposed to take your powers, but whatever. Like it's just awful. It's awful. It's a terrible movie. And it's, to me, it's the worst of the franchise.
Yeah, I'd have to watch it again to make the decision on which is the worst. It's probably that. It's probably that one.
Yeah.
So I love Peter David, man. This is my Peter David kind of arm here. And we're going to talk about Wolverine as well. But like, the thing I really like the all new X Factor, which was that Cerevel Industries or whatever it was. That was where X Factor was like working for like a business guy, but they went on adventures and fought guys. Like, and again, maybe in X Corp 2 that will happen, but maybe it won't happen. This is the thing that people are forgetting. This is the thing that plagues every movie, TV series, novel, comic. Remember, I just paid for this.
Mm-hmm.
I just sat down with my popcorn or whatever. I have chips and dip, and I'm about to watch this first episode. I just went to the theater, drove to the theater, sat down with a bunch of other assholes in the theater. I'm eating my popcorn, right? This is like a $20 day. It's a $10 ticket, a $10 popcorn, and you're telling me that, oh, after this movie, it's going to get good. This one won't be that good. This issue will suck, but the next one will be, you'll see on the next one. And then same thing with TV series. Oh, the first episode's not, I've heard the phrase, the first season's not that good. What the hell when am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to watch 10 hours. It's like a 10 episode season. I got to watch 10 hours and then the 11th one's going to be good. Why isn't it good on episode 1? Like, episode 1 was what they grabbed you with. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember when you went and sat down and you watched, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then you didn't get up and say, Dad, this movie was horse shit. And then your dad's like, don't worry, son. The second one's going to be better. It's like, I'm not going to watch the second one. This was the Transformers thing. The first one sucked. I don't care what anybody says. I'll fight anyone. The first Transformers movie is ass.
Yeah, it's awful.
Then it's like, well, maybe part 2 will be better. Well, maybe it will, but I ain't going to be there to confirm that because, like, this one sucked. Like, I don't know. The Wolverine, so underrated. Jennifer Lawrence is okay. But, yeah, oh, dear, yeah. Mystique was
terrible.
Was terrible. I absolutely hate her. Dark Phoenix is my favorite movie because Mystique dies. And I love that part. And I clapped in the theater by myself. It was weird. I clapped. Yeah, I cannot stand Phoenix. Phoenix. Sorry, I like Phoenix. I cannot stand Mystique. Well, in the comics, she's fine.
The Wolverine is my favorite, as you know. That's
a great movie.
Such an awesome one. And Dark Phoenix doesn't get love, but if you watch it, especially of the core series, it's obviously the best. And the reason why it's obviously the best is because the actors look like they know why they're there, which is, you watch, guys, I didn't believe it till I did the marathon of all 13 in a row. And after I got to Dark Phoenix, which was right before New Mutants, I was like, wow, you can notice a difference. Like Sophie Turner's there and she's like, I know why I'm here, which was missing from the other movie, right? Apocalypse, she's just walking through a mall and you're like, why are you here? And she's like, I don't know, right? But she seemed to know why she was here. Everyone bought into the emotion of the story a lot better in Dark Phoenix. And I think it's because they knew it was the last one. So I think they really bought into the culmination of the journey. And that makes Dark Phoenix better because the actors appear more engaged. Like in Apocalypse, they're just walking, Apocalypse is strolling around. Oh, Storm, join me. Oh, Angel, join me.
So
I'm
dumb.
like, what is happening?
Why would Storm do that? She was a goddess.
It's
and
it's
now she's like some punk.
Casual takeover I've ever seen where they're just wandering around and, there's Psylocke. Oh, Psylocke, join me. Oh, okay. I'm like, okay, where's this leading? And it leads nowhere. It's just nonsense.
At least Dark Phoenix is like, under 2 hours, and it's like it has like a cool fight at the end.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? At least they use their powers a lot.
Yeah.
It's actually about Cyclops and Jean, who are the X-Men. It's actually about them for once. It hasn't been about Cyclops and Jean's relationship ever. That's always been a background thing, and it's always been there just because they need Wolverine to be the third guy or whatever. It's like, at least Dark Phoenix is about those two characters, which is the leaders of the X-Men. And I like the two of them, and I like the fight at the end. I like saying it's not like the comics. I agree. It ruined this for Phoenix story, sure. But none of the X-Men movies are doing justice to the comics at all. None of them. Logan is a great film. If you look at a movie and say Logan is like the Dark Knight sort of, where it's like these are really great movies.
Oh yeah, it was genius the way they did.
Logan's a great movie,
but it's not Old Man Logan.
It's not Old Man. Oh yeah, no, it's not Old Man Logan. But okay, let's see. Access to Comic Heroes House of X. Oh wow, yeah, so that's a while. I know. It was a dumpster. Yes, don't get you started with Dark Phoenix. I know. People don't like Dark Phoenix, which is okay. I really like it because again, it's under 2 hours and there's like a lot of action, and I like Sophie and the other guy, Ready Player One fellow. I like New Mutants, kind of. Yeah, I mean, like New Mutants. This is one of these things where New Mutants would have been in the it would have gotten better category because this was the first one, and they had to introduce I don't know why everybody needs to have this introduction. Like, I'm okay. Like, I can pick up. Like, so I've missed. Like, I'm up to like issue 40 something of Rebirth Wonder Woman. They restarted the numbering in like the 80s, right, to now the 700s or whatever. So I'm literally 50 comics behind, except I'm reading the 700s.
Okay.
But I'm also reading the like issue 43 or 44. So it's like I'm missing an entire gap. So I'm here and here. So I'm going like this.
Yeah.
Right. Eventually this will catch up and then I'll be okay. But I'm not bothered by anything. Like, I'll see characters. I'm like, oh, I guess this character shows up later. Like, what's the difference? Like, I can watch a movie where I don't know the characters. Like, I can literally watch anything and just have it going on. Hey, Belle, what's going on?
Hey, Belle.
Oh, I saw. I watched her reaction on the Carnage, whatever it's called, Venom. We're gonna talk about that too. You saw Carnage or whatever it's called? It's the Carnage movie. Are we pretending it's not the Carnage movie?
Yeah. Let there be carnage. Yeah.
Let there be carnage. We'll talk about that for sure. New Mutants, I hope it could be fit Deadpool 3. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Deadpool's the only one where it seems to not really lose quality. Like, I think Deadpool 2 is maybe better than Deadpool 1.
It is when you watch it again, because 1 ends too quickly. He's just like, oh, here's all the bad guys. They have me standing on top of this container thing, and you're like, oh, well, that's convenient. Whereas in Deadpool 2, it's more like it's a thing. Like, he's got to fend off Cable. He's got to build up the X Factor people. He doesn't, he doesn't even know who these people are. He doesn't believe in Domino, who is the best of
She's
the
awesome.
of the X Factor people. He
X
ends up
Force.
trying
X Force.
X Force. Sorry, I'm getting
There's too many X's. I know.
There's so many X teams. And then he's the only thing is, again, the kid, he's not as bad the second time. The first time he was god awful. The second time he's okay. Like I can live with him. He's not as annoying for some reason, but maybe it's because I prepared myself this time. Whereas the first time I was like, why is there an annoying kid in this movie?
The second time he was better, I think. Yeah, or not better. I didn't mind him quite as much, but I still don't really like him.
No, I don't really like him either.
And I was hoping someone would just punch him in his mouth or something, and because I just like. But Juggernaut was cool.
Yeah.
Cable himself is cool. I always liked Cable more than Deadpool.
Yeah.
I know I'm wearing a Deadpool thing now, but I'm really wearing it for Negasonic because she's super funny.
Yeah.
I do like Deadpool. I have a lot of Deadpool like items, but Cable was my favorite out of that whole Rob Liefeld
era.
I liked Cable a lot. I thought he was really cool. So yeah, did you read Joker?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I know.
It's the damn best, man.
I know.
Oh my god. You wanted the kid to die dead? I know, I want him to die too. He was really
he needed to die.
But guys, you guys gotta read Joker. Holy crap. So what do you think of this one?
Oh, it's awesome. I love still on X-Men. I love Commissioner Gordon now that he's got like Barbara helping him out.
Yeah, this is sick.
I really like that, right? And she's getting other people involved now.
And then check out Lady Bane or whatever.
Oh god, yeah.
So what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with her?
I don't know. Like, they seem to imply that Bane. So they're harkening back to that whole thing where they gassed Arkham.
Yes.
And they're trying to say like who did it, because apparently Bane is the one who killed Alfred.
Right.
So they're saying that Joker's like, I was set up, and I'm like, is Joker going to team up with Commissioner Gordon?
I think he is going to team up with them because they got no choice. So guys, like, you gotta read Joker. It's only 3 issues in. Just get it on Comixology. It's super good.
Yeah.
So Commissioner Gordon's on his way to try to find Joker, and like the Joker parts are really funny too. And I mean, I think they're gonna team up because there's no choice. There's like 5,000 people who are attacking this island, this hotel. And look at Joker. He's like, "Oh my god, Jimbo, it's you!"
Yeah, he's like so happy.
He's so happy to see him.
Gordon's like, "I'm gonna kill you."
He's like, "Yeah, Gordon's like, I'm gonna kill you, you bastard." The backup story was completely rubbish.
It was terrible.
I skimmed it. I honestly don't even know what's going on. Maybe I should give it a chance. It doesn't look so bad, but I just don't care.
They're just going into Punchline's background and trying to like connect the pieces. Punchline's not that interesting a character. I don't care about her origin or whatnot. I don't care. What's her psychology? I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. But this is really good. I'm like just I think I'm just in shock because I thought this was going to be a gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, let's do Joker and it'll be cool. And maybe it is a gimmick. It's called Joker. They want you to buy it because it's Joker. But the thing is that Commissioner Gordon is a very strong character, in my opinion. And him being the nail and Smith to Joker's Fu Manchu, to me, this is great. This should have been a TV series.
Oh, that would have been great.
This would have been freaking great. Have an older guy play Commissioner Gordon and have a Joker, whoever you want, and have it be like when Joker, there's like a big attack and they're trying to figure out, was it Joker? Was it not? We know it's not Joker, obviously, because there'd be no story if it was Joker, because it's a mystery as to who it was.
Right.
So, and then you have Commissioner Gordon tracking the Joker. So every episode you'd have a Joker, something going on with Joker and Commissioner Gordon trailing him. That would make it more interesting. And the first episode would have been, what's her name? Chrysidia?
Chrysidia, yeah. Chrysidia, you're right. Yeah.
She just like, end of episode 1, Jim Gordon, we're gonna offer you $25 million to kill the Joker. And it's like, boom, that's how you end episode 1. And you'd be like, holy shit, That's where you're tuning in next week.
Yeah.
Not
Find out what happened.
like Gotham and all these other shows. It's like, ugh. Like, and then you call it Joker, and then you've got Joker's name that you can use. And if they really wanted to, they could have done Jared Leto and have him and redeem Joker that way. No tattoos, none of that stupid shit that he has. Like normal
Make
Joker.
him Joker.
Make him the real proper Joker. Because I believe Jared Leto is fully white. He's not wearing makeup, right?
Oh, he's probably made up a little bit.
No, I mean like in the world of the movie. Like
oh yeah. I think he's
all white, isn't he? I've got the yeah, he is.
Because I know you probably don't remember at the beginning of Suicide Squad. You only saw that once, right?
I only saw it once, yeah.
But I remember that he drops her into the vat.
Correct.
And he's like, I'm going to make you like me.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So he's an accurate Joker. Like he's more of an accurate Joker than Joaquin Phoenix is an accurate Joker.
Or Heath Ledger.
Then Heath Ledger is a more accurate Joker. So Jared Leto could be redeemed if he became this Joker with Gordon chasing him. And then that way you still have Batman in your back pocket if you want to use him in a movie. You still get to use the Joker name, right? Jared Leto would have been redeemed through that. And you still get to use, you still have Joker going around. Hey Ryan, how's it going, dude? The guy from James Cameron's Avatar would have made
Stephen Lang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would have been great.
Wasn't he in that horror movie? Or no, he was
he was oh my god. Don't blink or something. Yeah. The one
he's like the blind guy, right?
Yeah.
And then but he turns out that he's got someone captured or something, right?
Yeah, he's got
that movie. We saw it together.
Well, I showed it to you. He kidnapped someone. He's got someone kidnapped in his basement.
Yeah, they've come to attack him or rob him, but then they realize that
Don't breathe. That's
it. That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
That guy's a cool actor. Definitely going to pick up Joker. Yeah, get Joker. It's so good.
You remember
a lot of my response is going to be late. Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
You don't remember Stephen Lang was the villain in The Hard Way?
Oh, I've seen Hard Way. I didn't remember that, though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a cool movie, too. Going to be late. Jennifer Lawrence has a Zoolander face. I know I can't stand Jennifer Lawrence. I like her in some things. Like I like Joy. That was one where she was the saleswoman.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. It was all about like Home Shopping Network and like how that became like a big thing.
I don't know why, but Jennifer Lawrence's face, she looks eminently bored.
This is what Gray Malkin is alluding to here. It's like she's got this just like, or her one look or whatever.
She looks bored whenever she's in anything. I don't know why.
Yeah, Jared was redeemed. That I know. So a lot of people are saying that. I don't think he was redeemed. He wasn't bad. Like the problem is that he was garbage in Suicide Squad. His redemption needs to be not I'm just tied up and I say some dialogue. I need to see Joker doing Joker things. It's like when when Brandon Routh in his Crisis on Infinite Earths, he was redeemed because he did stuff as the proper Superman, not like the improper Returns Superman that we got. Geek Prime 009, what's going on, dude?
I don't recall that.
No way. He didn't die in Birds of Prey.
They broke up. I don't recall him dying.
I've seen that movie twice, I'm sorry to say. But no, he did not die, so he's still alive. Does Birds of Prey take place? Is that part? I guess that's not part of the. Is that part of Snyderverse?
I don't even know Suicide Squad. I guess is Suicide Squad even Snyderverse?
Yeah, it has to be because Joker and Harley.
Because Batman appears, and it's a Ben Affleck Batman.
And Flash is in it too, isn't he?
Is Flash in it?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
I only remember Batman.
Who caught Boomerang? Oh my God, guys, we're brutal. Let us know in the comments. What's Flash and friggin' Suicide Squad?
The only thing I remember about Suicide Squad is the fight that erupted in front of us when we were trying to watch the movie. You remember that?
Oh, that was me fighting with the audience. Oh, guys, we could do a live stream on me fighting with audience members. I have so many stories. I will fight people in the theater.
I killed that guy on stage 4 with a photon or something.
I know that
I
was so
ran out of
stupid.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I kicked a guy out of his chair once for was that what movie was that? What were we watching? I don't remember. We were watching a movie, and this guy kept texting and flashing his light right in front of me. So I kicked his chair, and I kind of went a little bit too hard, and he fell out of his chair. And he turned over. I was like, "Dude,
Wasn't
what's
that Man of Steel?
No, I don't think so.
Man of Steel, you said something. For sure. I remember that.
Yeah, maybe. I've fought with so many people because they won't shut their mouths. Man of Steel, though, like regardless of what I think, I was jacked to see that movie. And while I was watching, I was really into it. So if people were chit chatting and being idiots in the theater, it's like, I'll fight them. Jared Leto's more accurate than Jack Nicholson. Well, Jared Leto's the way he became Joker, perhaps, but not his
maybe.
Yeah, not the way he's portrayed in Suicide Squad. I don't like that Joker at all. It's just really brutal. Suicide, he needs to be like removed from that movie. It's not Snyderverse. Okay. Jared's a great Joker. Interaction with Batfleck is everything I've been waiting. I mean, I want to see Joker things. I need to see more Joker things. Like him talking is fine, but like I don't know. I know that reaction got people, but I don't think Joker cares about Harley. So Batman is just saying empty threats to him, saying, "Oh, I killed her." It's like, "Oh, okay." And like Batman not killing Joker after he's killed anyone else seems weird to me. I just didn't get what was going on in that scene. Like because it's like, why do you need Joker? Just shoot him. Like he's a liability, in my opinion. And why wouldn't Superman just kill Joker? Jennifer Lawrence is overrated. Yep, I agree. She was unhappy. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I think it was just kind of like she wasn't just into it. Yep, not the biggest fan. Okay, so we've all decided collectively that we're not Jennifer Lawrence fans.
No.
The first minutes of Joker's so the best live action Joker dialogue. Yeah, everyone likes it. I don't know. I need to have Joker being crazy and evil and scary is not really Joker to me. Like he needs to be funny but weird. It needs to be like he's being really funny, but there's something sinister behind it. If he's saying sinister things, that's not being funny with sinister intentions. That's just being sinister. Like, oh, I'm going to kill you. It's like, okay. Like, Joker, it should be something more like, oh, we're gonna have so much fun together. It's like we're gonna go on, rides or something, and then you see the ride and there's like, it goes into a spike or something. I don't know. Like I'm just making something up. Like that's what I think of Joker. The way he's written in this book is very funny. He's actually very funny and quite crazy, which is really good. I'm highly recommending it. Suicide Squad is connected, but not Birds of Prey. Is that because Birds of Prey sucks and people just don't want it to be, or is that because it kind of is and we're stuck with it, but we wish it wasn't? Is that what we're, because I don't know. I has it been official Suicide Squad as canon? Yeah, there is. See, Flash is in Suicide Squad. I told you.
I don't recall. Boomerang. I have to see it. I've only seen it once.
He captures Boomerang. Thank you, Geek Studios. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Okay.
Yes, he was in Suicide Squad. Yes, he was. So Suicide Squad counts. That counts. Unfortunately, it does count. Hey. What's going on, Truth? Hey. I know. Skeptic. Listen, he's done with me.
We have to see how his fans doing.
I made fun of him too much in the last time, and then he's like, "I'm done with these losers."
No. Last time he came on, we were all good. You did not compare him to Danny Bonaducci once.
Yes, that's right. I did not make fun of him. I still have that ready to go though.
Just in case.
If he does come back, I've got it ready to go. So. And guys, if I'm making fun of people and I'm being silly, and I'm saying look, it's all for fun, right? Like I have no ill intentions to anybody. I accept everyone's opinions. If they don't correspond with mine, that is definitely okay. And I never speak negatively in any social media about a fandom thing. Like
No.
if someone says I love this movie and I don't, I never say that they're stupid. And if people are, hashtag save the Snyderverse or whatever, I don't respond back saying, oh, I don't want it, or I don't do anything like that.
Yeah.
I never go against it because I let fandom take its course. If the momentum builds up and people want to see something, then let them see it. You know what I mean? And because I'm gonna watch everything. I'm gonna watch the new Flash movie, and Steve knows this. We're gonna be there opening day. I'm gonna have my large popcorn, my large drink, and my M&Ms. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have all my, I'm gonna sit there in my J15 chair, which is the
Yeah.
IMAX seat in the back corner, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be like, this was cool. Flash is fighting guys, and there's Michael Keaton, and Zack Snyder Justice League. If that had come out 4 hours, I'd hold
We
my
would have been
piss.
there.
We would have been there day one. I got the Superman. I got the Man of Steel poster. I don't know if they do this in the States. For you guys in the States, let me know when you go opening night. In Canada, you get a little poster that's it's like a mini poster. It's only given out on the first night. So I've got Avengers. I've got Avengers. I've got Man of Steel. I got Shazam. I got Aquaman. I had Captain Marvel. I had, what else did I have? I had Pacific Rim. I had Riddick. I had Riddick. Did you get the Riddick one? It's really nice.
No, I didn't.
What else? So we always get those right away. So I'm always the first in line for this kind of stuff. I think Man of Steel, I'm like literally the first one at the theater. I'd be there. I was there like 3 hours early, and we have tickets ready to go. Like we're all about this. So even if I'm disagreeing with somebody, I'm disagreeing from I don't like, Jared Leto's Joker, yet I bought like so many of these. I got two different ones of this. And this is the tattooed shitty Joker too. I'll leave him over here as inspiration. What's going on? I don't know what I said, but I'm just, Six was watching Midnight Premiere film. Lady was, dude, Ryan, man, like trust me, it's all fun and games here. I'm very funny and silly, and we're all laughing. But if you piss me off in the Suicide Squad pissed me right off. Suicide Squad, the first bit of Suicide Squad is pretty cool because that's where Batman's capturing everybody, right? And they're like in the car and they're shooting and stuff. And I was like, oh shit, I was so jacked up to see that. Because I like the Ben Affleck Batman. I was all jacked up to see like, oh, this is gonna be sick, right? And these two morons were like, and they're arguing. And when you go to IMAX, you actually get assigned seating. Like, remember the old days when you'd go to the theater to watch a play or performance? So in Canada, we get assigned seats if you go to IMAX. So you actually pick your seat. So I always pick J15, and Steven is always J14, and Sean is always J13. Those are the 3 tickets that I always purchase in advance. So you have to buy your ticket in advance and you have your assigned seat. So these two girls snuck in and took someone's assigned seat. So when the guy showed up, now the guy came late, of course. So he came late and he's like, oh, you're in my seats. And they're literally having the argument while Batman is capturing the Joker in Suicide Squad, probably the only good part in that movie. And I'm like, what the shit is going on? I freaking lost my shit. And these two little girls are screaming at me. Dude, at that time, I was 300 pounds, 6 feet tall. And these two little girls, they're like 5 foot nothing or other. And they're getting mad at me. I'm like, are you for real? I could throw you through the screen. Like, okay, I was 300. If you put them both together, that's half my weight. That's like half my weight.
Yeah.
And they're talking shit to me. It's like, boy, you guys got some guts. Anyways, they got kicked out. Manager came in and kicked them out, and I missed the Batman part, which sucks. Okay, where are we at? Whoa, I'm so behind already. How did it? Oh, dude, I fight with people all the time. No. Not superhero movie. J-Man superhero movie. Look, Man of Steel, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Even if it's a shitty movie like X-Men or something, I still don't piss me off. Why are you pissing? Superhero movies are always exciting for me. No matter what, I'm always excited. And if people piss me off,
I mean, but
hey, Anthony, what's going on? Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, what was that movie we saw? It was the two behind us wouldn't shut up, and it was like
I remember it was some Roman movie.
Roman movie. I think Channing Tatum was in it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was The Eagle.
The Eagle.
The Eagle. I should rewatch that. I can't remember if it was any good. These two idiots were whispering, and I literally said, "I will effing rip your face off if you say another word." And I didn't say "f" and I said the full word. And I turned to them, I was like, "I will effing rip your face off if you don't stop talking."
And they were like, "Kill."
And they're like, "Dude, man, chill out." Now, I'm not going to rip anyone's face off because we're still Canadians and we don't believe in fighting.
Except in hockey.
Canadian. Yeah, I will fight.
Yeah. So Anthony, you like Jennifer Lawrence. So JJ should direct Jennifer Lawrence. That's what you're saying.
Oh my God, Anthony would kill people. If JLJJ team up. Oh my God.
That would be it.
Andrew, what's going on, brother? Oh my God. Anthony has the funniest lines out of anybody. Oh, really? Oh, I did not know that. That's very interesting. I'm glad you had mentioned that, Geeks. I did not know. So I didn't get a chance to meet Jennifer. Oh, dude, but I did get something today, which I'm going to show everybody in a minute. Very excited what I got today. I never got a chance. I don't think I would go meet Jennifer Lawrence. She isn't someone who's high up. I try to meet the superhero people. Like, I didn't really like her. I don't like her as Mystique at all. I don't know. It's not even
she did something where I think she tripped, but they said it was very like a practice trip at the Oscars. She was trying to show how average and normal she is. But I don't know, she just comes across me like not someone who's very approachable. Like John Barrowman, Stephen Amell, when you go up to them, they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like John Barrowman would probably give you a hug. John
Barrowman doesn't even sit behind the table. If you go to meet John Barrowman, he played Merlin in Malcolm Merlin in Arrow, and he plays in Doctor Who. That's where we kind of really fell in love with him as an actor and just as a person. John Barrowman doesn't sit behind the autograph table. He stands in front of it. So every person that comes, he hugs them and you take selfies and he does the autograph. It's not just like a, hi, Stephen, here's your thing. Okay, next. That's not it at all.
No.
Stephen Amell was pretty nice as well, but we talked about cancer because I lost a few of my family members to cancer, and I was not investing. What's the word I'm looking for? Donating. I was donating to his Fuck Cancer campaign. It was a good cause, so I was doing, and I was wearing that shirt, and we talked a little bit about that. He was really nice, even though obviously the topic is a sad topic.
No.
Now he cares about Batman, though.
No.
Yeah, that is true. He didn't. Yeah, hey, I don't know. I don't know. He didn't. Did you see them too? Yes, we'll talk about you. You mean the Carnage trailer? Yeah, we'll talk about Carnage. In Nightmare. Yeah, Joker's laugh. What do you think of a Joker's laugh? It's like it's that weird one, right?
It sounds very embellished, like ha ha ha. Like I'm like, okay.
I can accept any laugh. You have to. I don't like. I'm not too worried about what the laugh is like in my like. I mean, he had some Jokers have what's his name? Joaquin had like a really weird.
Like he threw back his head and
it was like, weird.
To me, I don't know. Like it's all been different laughs. Like I think my favorite laugh was actually I liked Heath Ledger's laugh for some reason. I don't know why. I really liked his laugh.
Yeah, I'd have to think about it. I'm sure someone on YouTube has done this. I need to see someone do all of their laughs.
I think
I'll see.
The hilarious thing is I think Heath Ledger had a great voice for the Joker too. Like how he talked.
I think you're right.
Like very much like, I don't know why. It was just like the cadence and the rhythm of his speech was, I really like that as the Joker. And the whole thing where he blew up the hospital, that was very Joker-esque, where he's like,
good point. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was sinister funny, very dark, but kind of funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good part. He has a lot of good qualities it's just
He
that
doesn't. Yeah.
it was almost like, how could you if you could maybe combine a few people, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
if you could just take some of the Jack Nicholson wackiness and the color scheme, and then put it with the voice and a little bit more of the sinister, Heath Ledger somehow. Even there's a hint. Jared Leto's a great actor, actually, because I've seen him in lots of stuff, and a little bit of his just like, I think like his face was good, like
His face when he's just looking at you as a Joker was good because he
was
gives you
good.
that
Yeah,
wide-eyed, unhinged look,
yeah, I think
right?
so. So it's almost like his face
Yeah,
on with like the Nicholson's gadgets
yeah.
and the gun and the uniform with like the Ledger kind of
Way of
attitude a little
speaking.
bit,
Yeah,
way of
yeah.
speaking, and you'd have almost like kind of like your best Joker. The
Version of Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker, this is not Joker to me. It is I think it's a cool movie, and I like it. I have only seen it the one time in the theater, opening night, of course.
Hmm.
But I, I need to rewatch it. The problem is my wife really has zero interest in it at all. She likes Suicide Squad and stuff like because it's like a fun, like, see, Ryan is saying
Hmm.
it's a guilty pleasure. I think if you just want to ignore it and just be like, this is just like a fun movie. That's the same thing with Birds of Prey. If you literally ignore it and you're just like, oh, that's Birds of Prey. Oh, this is fun. It's silly and they're fight guys and stuff. It's like, okay. If you try to dig into it too much, then it starts to fall apart a little bit.
See, the thing about Suicide Squad that's undeniable is as silly as it is that you can tell that especially Will Smith and Margot Robbie are having a lot of fun with the role.
Yeah, that's true.
And whenever the actors actually seem to be having fun on screen, there you go. Yeah,
I'm
that's a
running out of
great.
space. Okay, I'm replacing Joker.
But when the actors have fun on screen, it sort of like makes it more enjoyable for the audience, and you sort of forgive some of the faults.
Yeah, I think that's why it can become a guilty pleasure where you're like,
Mhm.
it's just the funness of the characters interacting. The bar scene
Yeah.
was good with it all talking to each other. I
Yeah.
thought that was nice. Zack Snyder's producer, Zack Snyder's producer on Wonder Woman 84. Woohoo! That means it's all part of it. Anthony's laughing. I know what he's laughing at. Anthony has the best comments. Like if you just need one comment, it's like very funny. Ginger, I know it does scare you. It does scare you.
Can I get a ticket to the Flash?
You can, you can. Are you in Canada? Come see it with us. I don't. Yeah, I Harley Quinn's. Are we? Is it the actors? Like, is it if the actors? If it's the actors, then all of it is Snyderverse, even Shazam, because Shazam. I know that wasn't Henry Cavill, but it was supposed to be. Like it was that costume.
Mm-hmm. Are we winning
Oh,
in war?
Skeptic
Oh,
is messaging me to wear my headband from my Buckaroo Banzai headband.
oh,
Maybe I'll
okay.
go get it. I'll go get. I don't think I'll wear it though. It's kind of it's a collector's item. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did we? Yeah, I don't think they gave Venom posters.
I don't
Oh,
recall that.
if I don't have the poster, that means they never gave it out
Give it out. Yeah.
because we always go the first day. And we sometimes even go the preview night, which is like
Thursday
the
night.
Thursday
Yeah.
night. They never
Oh,
did posters. Yeah, it's really neat. I can I can't pull one off the wall. I can move my laptop and show you Man of Steel if you want to see Man of Steel. This is what you get. They're like pretty good size. Go on mobile here. That's the Man of Steel poster that you get. So it's about I want to say it's what 11 by 17. You think, Steve? Or
yeah. Yeah. It's a smaller one.
they're the smaller ones. They're not the one sheets.
No.
Official one sheets are the 27 by 40. See
I was about
Swamp
to
Thing
say,
up here?
yeah.
That's an official 27 by 40,
Yeah.
what they call a one sheet poster. That's the original poster. It's very hard to get stuff like that. Like right now, if you try to get any sort of theatrical release one sheet, it's very expensive.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, like if you wanted official Man of Steel, I mean, I don't even, it's probably like $50, $60 easy, maybe more. Wonder Woman 84, because it didn't go to many theaters, official theater, I don't think there's a lot of prints. So you're looking at like Wonder Woman 84 is like 100 something bucks, $120 for a
Yeah,
poster,
I
which
buy
is
a
really
lot of
impossible.
original prints, not reprints, and they're like quite expensive. You have to go in there knowing what you want, basically.
Yeah, you have to really be. Did I miss somebody in the chat? Whoa, there's so many comments. I'm like way behind. Okay, the Flash was gonna be trash. Yes, Anthony said.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, okay, so you pick seats. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Kingpin
Yeah,
J-Man.
I am the kingpin in the theater.
I want to see Angry J-Man.
You won't
No,
see it
you
on
do
live
not.
stream. Birds of Prey pissed me off. It pissed a lot of people off. Yeah, no, don't get me at the
No.
wrong place at the wrong time in the theater. But so Army of the Dead is going to be is that going to be Netflix, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't
So
have to.
you should be okay unless it's your family doing it. Oh,
Yeah.
When my wife and I watch movies, it's absolute silence. And when I go to Steve's place, we watch movies. It's pitch black darkness and no one speaks.
Yeah. Oh no, not JJ.
He may have been.
Yes.
Oh, she was great.
Yeah. 100%.
I really liked her a lot. Oh, Patrick Wilson, that's cool.
Patrick Wilson is cool, man.
Oh, that's awesome. I like Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
Owlman.
Man,
Conjuring.
Bone Tomahawk.
Oh, Have you guys seen Bone Tomahawk? Oh my God. That's a crazy movie. You should watch Bone Tomahawk. Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence is Ben Affleck and The Rock, Chris Rock. Yeah, nice to meet. Oh, Chris Rock and Spiral. We'll be watching that.
We'll be watching that for sure.
Very excited about that. How comic accurate is the Snyderverse? It depends on, comic accurate. Okay, comics have been going on for 80 years, these characters. Everyone has different interpretations of them. Batman and Robin is accurate to Silver Age portrayals of Batman.
Yeah.
1984 is accurate to Silver Age portrayals of Wonder Woman. It's very light, colorful, a bit cheese, right? I'm right now reading The Brave and the Bold, the actual comic. The cartoon is fantastic. I love it. And that's a very cheesy thing. I just read an issue of Brave and the Bold where Batman is having Supergirl and Wonder Woman pretend to be in love with him in order to make the criminal feel less threatened by Batman, because the criminal's like, oh, Batman's busy with his little love triangle, so he'll never catch me. And then he goes and catches them, but then the girls really do fall in love with him, and they're literally like buying Batman. Supergirl and Wonder Woman are trying to buy Batman better things. Like Wonder Woman buys him like a gold something, and then Supergirl's like, I'm gonna get him something better, and you're like, what is going on? So
could you imagine them shopping? That's
oh my God, it's great. So the thing is that like comic accurate could be anything. If they made Superman fully blue with electric powers, that would be comic accurate, because that happened. So this is why I'm not upset. Like everyone was upset at the tone of Wonder Woman 84, at the Batman and Robin tone when that came out. I was never upset by anything. I'm like, okay. So when I saw Batman and Robin, I sat in the theater and it started. And within 5 minutes, I was like, oh my God, they're doing Adam West Batman. They're doing Silver Age Batman. This is kind of fun. And I literally walked out of the theater, and it wasn't Steve. It was a different Sean, not the Sean you guys know. And another buddy of mine, his name is Jay as well. So we walked out of the theater, and they were like, man, that was trash. I was like, guys, it's Silver Age, man. This was kind of fun. And same thing with Batman Forever. Batman Forever was half Silver Age and half modern Frank Miller style. That was the problem with Batman Forever. It didn't know which one it was.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin is pure cheese.
Yeah.
Now, if some people don't like that, at that time, my friends were saying, well, the Adam West show is a bunch of crap.
Yes.
To me, I'm a fan of Batman. Anything is valid, right? This is why I'm not pissed off that Batman's killing people. I don't care if he kills them in this way. Well, then he kills them, whatever. Is it what I prefer? No. But what I prefer might not be what you prefer. This is
Yeah.
why I don't get angry.
Right.
That's the perfect, this is why I don't get angry. It's like, this sounds crazy. I love Wonder Woman Part 1 and 1984 almost equally, which seems impossible, right? But I do. I like Superman 3 and Superman 1. It seems impossible, but
Yeah.
it is because I like all the different versions. Okay. Not JJ. Yeah, JJ. Oh, you think it's I don't know. I need
I
to
have to
see
go back
someone.
and watch. Yeah.
I have to see what it is. Oh, geez. Yeah, Heath Ledger was
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Prince of Puzzlers, what's going on, dude? Caleb, you got something on your mind? Jared Leto Joker was trash. I know he's a good actor. Jack Nicholson's great too. Yeah, Yo Puzzlers. Mark Hamill Joker voice is obviously crazy. Mark Hamill's the voice of Skeletor, guys. Did you hear that?
No.
He's the voice of Skeletor in Kevin Smith's He-Man.
Well, that's incredible.
Oh my God.
That's best voice casting ever.
We're gonna have to talk about that when Sean gets on because he'll be all over that. I actually like Suicide Squad. Yep. I also watch Suicide Squad and like, it's okay. Like, I'm only gonna get critical if I need to.
Yeah,
like
if we say critically, what do you think of this movie? Then you'll go, well, blah 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 blah.
Right. Or how do you compare this to this? Like, if you say, do you like Suicide Squad better than Man of Steel? No.
No.
Right. But do you like Suicide Squad compared to other movies that are really trash? Like, let's say X-Men Last Stand. Well, yeah, I think I like Suicide Squad better than X-Men Last Stand. But I mean, that's not, that's kind of not the game we're playing, right? We're watching the movie, and if it's continuing a certain way, this is why people don't like the lighter toned movies if they feel it's supposed to be in the Snyderverse, right? This is where you have people saying, well, Wonder Woman is not the same character, right? Though it's been 100 years later, maybe she mellowed out.
Well,
plus she was around for World War II.
It's 1984. She got into the swing of things in 84. People were like that.
She did. Joaquin Phoenix, different thing on Joker. Yeah, no, it's not the Joker. I agree. Yeah, no. It's not. I agree. I'm with all you guys on that for sure. Joker's 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's a good movie. Did we ever do space on that one, Steve? What's the space on that one? Does 8 sounds good?
8 out of 10 sounds right. I mean, the one thing about it that is sort of interesting is it's basically what if the Joker was in Taxi Driver?
Yep.
The unfortunate thing is the same thing, because you're sitting there thinking, well, if I'm going to make a Joker movie, why would it be done with Taxi Driver? Like, that sort of thing, like this meets this, is sort of like, can't you think of anything better to do and more creative to do?
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people watched Taxi Driver because, like, literally, it's very similar.
Oh yeah, it's extremely similar. Even how it's shot, very similar.
I mean, and I mean, you didn't have Jodie Foster, but like, pretty much anything else was in there.
Well, I would
still
even
like Joker because
yeah.
The thing is like he brought a performance, right?
Yeah. And that scene in the TV show, when they're taping the TV show, that was terrific.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, what? Once he becomes Joker in the makeup, that 20 minutes or whatever is like freaking cool.
But didn't you also feel it was King of Comedy a bit? That part was definitely King of Comedy.
I thought it was, yes. Right. I wanted to mention that. I felt Joker was awesome. Yeah, it is cool. I felt King of Comedy, especially De Niro being in there.
Yeah.
Which cannot help but bring you to King of Comedy. King of Comedy is a great movie, guys, if you haven't seen that out there.
Yeah.
Very good. That entire stand-up bit, that's right out of King of Comedy. Like, that's not even similar. That is the exact King of Comedy thing, basically.
Yeah.
But that's a great movie. I highly suggest, if you liked Joker and you want to kind of see the roots of that, check out King of Comedy, Robert De Niro, and also De Niro in Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
And both by the same director, right?
Scorsese.
Scorsese did both. I think I like King of Comedy better. I know everyone likes Taxi Driver,
King of Comedy is more, I would say, unnerving. It's like 1 hour photo when you're sitting there and, the main character's doing stuff and you're kind of with them, but you're like, I can see this going in a bad direction,
Yeah,
right? And it just continues to slide into that area where it's like, holy crap, like that's where Taxi Driver, right off the bat, there's something off with De Niro. Just how he's talking to people. He's
yeah,
got,
he's very like detached from
yeah,
society, right? That
yeah,
sort of. So the Joker stuff, the Taxi Driver stuff, is he's just like detached from society. He doesn't really function really very well. He does befriend what's her face, Jodie Foster, who's like, is she a prostitute? She's a
she's
prostitute.
a
She's like,
child prostitute.
and
Yeah,
she's like 14 or something. It's really
yeah,
weird. Um, Anyways, we don't want to give away the whole thing about that. It's a cool movie. It's good.
yeah.
I thought Suicide Squad was all right. Yeah, I mean, when you rewatch it, Bugs you, hey, I don't know. I mean, like, you love them in wait, you love them in, you love Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad?
He
Oh
was
man,
he
no,
was
I did not like
barely
that.
in it.
I need that Jared Leto figure with the yeah, you can get it. I've got two. I got this one as well. I got him gangster mode,
Yeah.
and then I've got it. These are very heavy. These are called they're not they're not pop vinyl. They're not vinyl. They're metal. They're actually like
Oh yeah,
metal.
yeah.
Like if I threw this is very heavy. It's like part die cast. This might be no, I think it's all die cast. They're very good quality and they're not that expensive if you know and I've got so many different ones. Um
You got that
and
from Hot Topic, right?
I got that from Hot Topic and I've got this one too.
Yeah.
So this is
Nightmare Batman.
Nightmare Batman. It's really nice. This is a very nice. Hey, remember, I'm the guy that doesn't like the nightmare scene yet. I still buy these. This is really a nice, very sturdy piece. It's very good for your desk. Like if you just want to have something at your desk at work or whatever. Although I have Vulture at work and the cleaners broke them.
What?
Yeah, they broke it and they tried to hide them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's brutal. Check out this, and I've got this one, so I'll show you all the other. I've got
Oh, yeah. Deadpool.
Deadpool. He's
That's a
pretty
really
neat.
cool one.
I've got Black Panther, and I've got Adam. Or not Adam, Ant Man. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, I like Will Smith. Is an Elseworld is an Elsewhere story? Yeah, could if you want to have it like that, if you want to call it like that, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony's just gonna be angry. Birds of Prey is not Snyderverse because the Ayer cut Harley Quinn breaks up with Joker there, whereas Birds of Prey just randomly breaks up with him there. Okay, so but the Ayer cut is still I don't know if it's happening or not happening. I'll get it when it comes out if it comes out. I don't think that the Ayer cut can fix like Zack Snyder's Justice League was able to fix problems because Zack had shot stuff and he's gone back and refixed things. And things were literally reshot. You know, like in the original or in the I like Justice. I hate saying Justice League because it just sounds weird, but whatever, Justice League. But Zack Snyder was able to fix things because I think he had a lot of stuff in the can, right?
Yeah. He had a
I
lot of it
don't,
shot when he left.
yeah, I don't know if the Ayer cut can fix because the problems with Justice League are not the same problems with Suicide Squad. The problem with Suicide Squad is that Enchantress is not a Suicide Squad villain. The formation of that team is stupid. Literally, she's saying, Amanda Waller is saying, oh, we're getting the team together so that, in case Superman or somebody turns evil. If Superman turns evil, you're dead, right? See the nightmare scene for further examples. Like if Superman turned evil, we're all dead. So I don't know. I do, like when they said they're going to do the Zack Snyder cut, then you're like, okay, that's probably going to fix everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the Ayer cut will. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong on this
Where
one.
was the controversy? What I don't understand is there was definite controversy around Justice League. There was definite controversy. There was an outcry when the theatrical cut was released.
Oh, because everyone knew it was bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knew that was not the movie Zack Snyder shot.
Yeah.
But where was the controversy? Like, this is why I'm confused about the Ayer cut. Like, what controversy was there? What I got, I assume, was what David Ayer.
No, yeah, there was mumblings. Oh, the studio, and you could tell that there was some heavy duty weirdness in the editing.
Yeah,
But
it seemed a little bit
normally,
weird. Yeah.
see, I think the people in the chat are a lot younger than us. Normally, you look up Alan Smithy.
Oh yeah.
Alan Smithy, look this up, guys. Alan Smithy is the name that producers, directors, writers, etc. That's the name that they use when they want to remove themselves from the project. Like the Justice League, the Justice League that we got does not say directed by Zack Snyder, correct? It says directed by Joss Whedon, doesn't it?
I'm not sure actually.
Can someone in the chat tell me what I know? I only saw Justice League once in the theater, even though I have it on my shelf. I never watched it again. Can someone tell me in the chat who is the official director of that film in the credits? So I can check
credited
IMDb.
Credited director.
Let me check IMDb. Because Alan Smithy is the name that is used when directors don't want to be part of it. So let me. What was Justice League's? Was that 2017 or?
Yeah.
2017. Okay, let me see who's the credited director. It has to be both or just one of them. Why am I not seeing where the director? Oh no, it says Zack Snyder. Wow. Why does it say that? I'm very shocked.
I thought there was something weird with that because I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it. We all know Whedon reshot a lot of it, but for some reason I recall Snyder's name was on the director.
Wow, I'm very in shock. That's effed up. That means they may have been saying that if your name is not on it, you won't get the money for it. There must be some behind the scenes thing that we don't know about. Because in the past, people would just use Alan Smithy and they would get their money and they just wouldn't be, they would just, their name would be removed.
Well, the thing is too is that you don't know what goes on with the directorial guild, and the other thing is that a lot of time these guys sign deals with the studio, so they may have said if you don't allow your name to be on this thing, you still owe us another movie, because that's how they work too sometimes.
Okay, yes. Right, because Zach always signs, like when he signed up for 300, I'm sorry, when he signed up for
Watchmen?
Dawn of the Dead.
No, Dawn of the Dead.
He got a 3-picture, I think it was a 3-picture, and he's like, I gotta do 300. That was the other one he wanted to do. Yes, we're gonna see Suicide Squad for sure, of course.
Absolutely.
How do we BBS and oh, nice. Oh, nice. That's great. Okay, so so there you go, Caleb. Yeah, they're cool. Getting those posters is really cool. Wow. Oh, the Disney Movie Rewards. That's great.
That's awesome. How's it going, dude? Hey, Brennan.
Flash Show's best. The Flash Show's good. I'm still behind. I'm gonna catch up to it too. I'm trying to find a poster to Tobey Maguire Spider. Oh, Anthony, are you serious? You can get them from. I've got. Which ones do you have, Steve?
I got Green Goblin. I got the one with him and MJ swinging. That's from 2.
Yeah, I've got the one where he's going forward.
Yes. I have Doc Ock from 2, and I have the Mirror black and normal costume from 3.
Wow, so you got a shitload. You got a shitload of them.
Yeah.
You can get original if you guys. There's a place. It's movieposter.com.
Yeah.
Movieposter.com has official one-sheet movie posters. They will ship to the States. I believe they're open. Steve just went the other day and got me Alan Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold, baby. I love that movie. The poster is the best. I'll show it to you guys after. Oh, I didn't show you what I got today. I got to show you what I got today. Anyways, movieposter.com. They have original. Make sure you're looking for original one sheet. They might be expensive now if you're looking for Spider-Man 1 or 2. But I bought the one where he's swinging forward. They're very nice. And if you can get double-sided, original double-sided, it's a bloody amazing. It's amazing. Favorite black label, White Knight. Oh yeah, White Knight's cool. So if I say Batman Damned, is that going to be too? Is that going to be too generic? Hey, Arkham Gaming. I'd have to look at my iPad because I have every single one of them. What the hell is this? Oh, I'd have to look at them. Let me see. Black Label. White Knight is cool. I don't think I finished it though. Superman wasn't bad. What else? Last Night on Earth, a lot of the Black Label stuff's pretty good. I liked Batman Damned. I know that's generic, but it had good art, right? And the art was pretty sick. I like Last Night on Earth. That was neat. What else was on here that was good? No, I haven't read. Some of them I haven't read yet. I didn't read the one with the question. I didn't read that one yet. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of the Black Label stuff's pretty good. You know what's really brutal?
What's that?
I could have got Batman Damned issue 1 with the bat penis, and I turned it down. And my buddy was at the comic shop, and he was like, Jay, should I get Batman Damned? And he's like, should I grab you one? And I was like, you know what? I read it already. I was like, no. I said it's bigger, so it won't fit in my comic boxes. I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass on it. And then the next day it exploded. They're like, oh, Batman's penis was in it. I was like, no, it wasn't. And it turns out the digital version removed it.
Oh.
And I usually, for new books, I read it digitally first before I decide to buy it.
Yeah.
And I liked it, and I was gonna buy it, but I thought, it's too big. Man, what an idiot I am. That just shows you that I'm not really that.
Oh, idiot. It is.
It's in selected theaters. Awesome. Oh shit, that's
nice.
That'd be a cool movie in the theater because I love zombie movies. Underrated actor, big time. He's the best.
Yep. Bone Tomahawk, man.
Yeah, so good. Oh, those nice. Those crazy, but they did not treat women very nice. Those Bone Tomahawk guys did not treat their women very respectfully.
I've never it was like brutal. I was like, if you ever seen Brawl on Cell Block 99, that was that director's second movie. That movie's brilliant.
That's Vince Vaughn. Steve showed me that one. I think it's better than Bone Tomahawk in my opinion. Brawl and Cell Block 99, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
We both highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I think it's like 10 out of 10, man.
Yeah, it's genius.
I don't know. Brawl in Cell Block 99. If you like Bone Tomahawk, and this is Vince Vaughn as tough as nails.
Yeah. You've never seen him like this.
You've never seen Vince Vaughn. He is very strong in this movie. He should have got a nod or something.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a shit about that movie, and it's probably due to the violence, but Vince Vaughn should have gotten some recognition for that movie. The director of that movie is he just directed something else, which I have to watch as well, which I recently found on the high seas. You definitely have to get Brawl.
Yeah.
Patrick Wills. Oh, so I was gonna say,
yep.
Well, dude, on the set of Grown Ups, that's sick. That's awesome. Ocean Master. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, he's great. Great.
Yeah.
Batman Forever. Yeah, it's a fun movie. Is a true fan of I'm sure whatever it was. I for sure am. Batman Forever didn't know what it was. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct, Prince.
Agreed.
You're correct. Batman 60 watch all the time. Awesome. Oh, I love it. I got the Blu-ray. I just watched one yesterday. Batman Forever is a 7 out of 10. Let me think. Would you say it's a 7, Steve, or do you think it's more or less? Yeah. 6? Can't be less than 6.
It's a 6.
The thing is that Two-Face is garbage, and Riddler is close to garbage. And Chase Meridian is garbage too.
Riddler and Two-Face together are toxic.
Yeah, they're bad together.
The more the better.
Yeah, more the better. Yeah, that's exactly right. Batman for a great movie. Thanos versus Darkseid. Look, for me, the DC people usually beat the Marvel people.
Yeah.
And I'm not anti anything. I love Marvel. Half my tattoos are Marvel, half of them are DC, or most of them are Marvel if you count this whole sleeve. I love everything, but Darkseid to me is the best. I was never into Thanos until
No,
way later on.
yeah,
Um, Infinity
Infinity
Gauntlet,
yeah,
yeah. That's where Thanos became. But Thanos with the Gauntlet is just overpowered. So Thanos without the Gauntlet, like Darkseid would wipe the floor with them. Let's face it.
yeah. Darkseid is probably better than Thanos for sure, but Thanos has that thing about trying to seduce death, which is one of the most like I don't even know how to conceptualize that concept. Like he's trying
Right.
to impress death. I'm like, I've never seen a character like that. But like if you're talking about visually, Darkseid is just awesome. The Omega beams are great. He runs, Apocalypse. Apocalypse itself is a great visual.
Yeah.
Like having all those people under him, like the Sad and Granny Goodness and Calabac, which I don't think made it to Snyder. I don't think he made it to Snyder Cut, right? I
I
didn't
don't
see
think I saw
Calabac,
him. I thought
but like,
Desaad was like the great. I thought
oh
Desaad looked the best in that whole movie.
yeah, Desaad was awesome.
I thought he was the best.
Darkseid is a great villain, like hands down. Thanos became very good, but yeah, I agree. He's overpowered. Um, Basically, if you read Infinity Gauntlet, most of that is people just trying to get the gauntlet off Thanos. Um,
Well, yeah, that was a shorter miniseries than the other ones that came
yeah,
afterwards. But Darkseid to me is better in all ways.
yeah,
Plus, Darkseid is a childhood fave.
yeah,
Plus, it's Jack Kirby. There's
yeah,
too many factors.
yeah.
There's the look, the character himself, also the real world factors of the Jack Kirby influence. As a boy, I actually had 3 Darkseid figures. My first one was Superpowers,
Which
and
is fine.
which is mine. I have 3 of those. The first one I got on my birthday. I opened up Darkseid Superpowers Darkseid. I was so excited. I
Yeah,
went
man.
outside with him, and my friend Danny literally took him and said, "Can I see him?" And he threw him, and it hit a tree and broke his arm. I just got it for my birthday. I just opened it up. And it broke his arm. So now, though, thanks to Sean, our buddy Sean, who's coming in probably in like 10-15, Sean gave me one of his Darkseids in the packaging, and I also had
Nice.
another one in the packaging, so I've kept them packaging. I just kind of love Darkseid, so it's
Yeah.
and I even bought the newer figure, which is somewhere on the shelf somewhere. I there's too much going for Darkseid. I like Thanos; he's very cool, but Darkseid is just Darkseid, man. It's fucking hard to beat that.
Yeah, I know, man.
Do you like Henry Cavill's Superman suits? I
Uh,
want the red belt, and then I'd say yes.
yeah. I mean, the problem is that I'm used to the strongman look, so it took me a while to get used to the non tights, not the non like underwear look. I kind of got over it. He looks still better than Brandon Ralph's
I don't
Superman.
like
Which
the
is
Brandon
terrible.
Routh suit, and there's a few people that really like it,
I
which is
no,
fine, which is great,
no.
but not
It's
for me.
it's it's just like it looks like he just fell into a vat of oil and it stuck to him or something. Like I don't know how else to put it. Like it looks like he was in the rain for a couple hours. Like I don't know. Um, but the Henry Cavill suit is fine. Um, Never really, but I do like now the Tyler H one, which I think does have the belt.
It does.
It's
I think Tyler's is if
yeah,
Henry Cavill wore Tyler's, but maybe a little bit more open.
yeah,
I think Henry Cavill's like collar
yeah,
is better.
yes,
Um,
I
I
agree.
like, and then from like collar down, I like the Tyler Hoechlin
Better.
costume the best of these
Mhm.
new Superman. The best
And
ever is Christopher Reeve, duh. But from the newer people, I would say that one is the best. I don't like the Henry Cavill without the red to separate the blue. It looks too
mm,
much like it's just all blue, which it
mhm,
looks weird to me.
mm,
Uh, but Henry Cavill from like like here up is
is
perfect.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, He Man. My name J Man comes from He Man. That little crack is from the He Man thing. Yeah, Darkseid. I mean, come on. Is cringe fest. We always get onto this, which is I love it. Facts, yes. people like the darker tone, but my problems is that will the darker tone survive future generations? Because Superman is always passed down, and Superman doesn't really lose too many fans. He usually accumulates, because what happens is this: you're a little kid, you watch Superman, you love Superman, you stay with him. So as you grow up, Superman's always there. But as you grow up, more generations are watching him as a kid and growing up with that. So I think what happens is that you need to have something for the kids to also be involved in, because you don't want Superman to die with just us, right? Like, and then that's the end of him, because it's like, you're like, well, little kids can't really watch it. Like, little kids, realistically, a little kid is not going to watch 4 hours of the Snyder Cut. Like, realistically, that's really just not going to happen. And the thing is that it's also pretty violent. So you need to have something else, like if the Superman TV show, if it continues with the TV series and then the movies are Snyderverse, that might be the perfect way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very close to perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Because then if you wanted a darker version, you can see the theatrical movies. If you wanted a family version, you can watch the TV show. That's almost, if there was a cartoon as well to get little kids, I'd probably say that'd be like the perfect, that would be make everybody happy, I would think.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I remember that.
Because again, he's already tread that ground. So
I read all of that. I read everything that you're talking about. I read all of this.
So which one would you say Cavill's Superman is closer to?
Probably New 52, because Rebirth wasn't around. Rebirth wasn't really around, or was it? I don't. Rebirth, yeah, but see, I don't like New 52. That's my thing. I don't like the New 52 Superman. Even the animated straight-to-video Warner Brothers releases, the ones that look like New 52, I don't like those as much.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind New 52. I got Action Comics and Superman and all that, and I read it all from New 52. Yeah. And I liked some of it, but when it went to Rebirth, I thought it was better. Oh, please, yes, hit the like button. Thank you for reminding me. So I think Henry Cavill is a little bit of New 52, but not all New 52, because they did change some things around to make it suit, like, I guess, what Zack Snyder, what his visions were. Sean, what's going on, dude?
Sean,
Mark Hamill voices Skeletor. What do you think?
I haven't heard it. Did they have the trailer yet, or what?
No, just the casting.
Oh, didn't they announce that freaking 6 months ago?
Well, we're talking about it now because they just released photos.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just afraid it'll just be another Joker voice. It's like this, and then he, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, Mark Hamill has that. First of all, I think he's talented enough to change his voice for the character. But
like Sean immediately goes to the most negative connotation you can think of. Oh, he's just going to do the Joker. Like,
was he not the Joker in that Chucky movie? It's like it's the same.
Well, nobody watched that Chucky movie, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'd have to hear it. I can't say because I don't know what his choice is gonna be.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with that Chucky movie. Mark Hamill's voice was not the problem with that. The script was the problem with that movie.
I know, but
and the fact that it looked that it was stupid was another problem with it.
Like, everyone, the only guy who was any good was the cop. Otherwise, everyone was very bland. I couldn't understand the mom. I didn't understand why she was a mom. She looked like the worst person to be a mom. Like, she was terrible. I don't know. Like, that movie was just nonsense.
You're saying I'm negative. Wow, man. Like,
I know.
Shit on Aubrey Plaza's mouth.
No, Steven is negative. I'm saying you're negative, right? Like, you just walked into the danger room and it's like, oh, you're about this and all.
No, I'm realistic. Like, that's why
screw all everything.
My God.
You didn't even take a breath.
you need, like, have some hope here. Okay, tonight you got to watch one Batman Brave and the Bold episode. You have to watch one Scooby-Doo episode. Like, I'm trying to get you all positive. You got to watch one classic He-Man. Okay.
I watch that stuff all the time on this way.
And he's still the same.
All right, fine.
Can't do anything.
Listen, I have them all stacked on my desk next to my work, so
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I've been powering through those again. Okay, Taxi Driver, yes, one of your faves. That's
two.
great. Yeah, and it was yes. I've got them all back here.
Yeah, I'm rewatching them again.
Yeah, Taxi Driver's cool, and that's good. Yeah, we got this covered. Yes, Garcia, the comic hates comic. I know. Yeah, he doesn't like that
Because
I'm
it
okay with
wasn't
that.
going to be a comic book movie. That's why he didn't consider it that. That's why he
Yeah.
did it.
God
Oh, was
almighty.
he supposed to direct SWAT?
Oh. Yeah.
I'm-
You know, Vol, a movie like this is going to sound bad on SWAT. That's a step down for him. Like, I don't see.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's a waste of his time, man.
That is a waste of his time. Because like, what were you gonna do? There's no visual enjoyment out of that kind of
No.
out of that movie or whatever. Did I even see
But-
SWAT? Did I see SWAT?
Like,
You guys did.
if he did like Crawl or something, that would be cool.
That would
Like,
be.
Oh,
when-
that would
when
be
it-
cool.
if you're thinking about IP, yeah, sure. I mean, he could do something visual on his own, like Sucker Punch. But like, if you wanted to do something visual and cool, yeah, Crawl or like an
Oh.
Oz movie. Because the
No,
thing is,
that'd be cool.
the old Oz books are super dark. It's
The
like
Oz books are weird, and
Yeah.
that would be very interesting.
they're weird
Someone
and
needs to do
immoral
those.
and strange and sort of dangerous. When you're a kid and trying to read those, it's like, wow, what the hell? These aren't kids' books. Like, they were written-
No,
Or Snow White. Snow
And
White
the
is
thing is
not a children's story.
well,
so
none of those things are, but like Wizard of Oz, I can't remember which story it was where the giant tree man, I can't remember his name, he falls on a bunch of guys like this army, and the general guy goes up to him and he's like, can you get off them, sir? You're crushing my and you could hear the screams. And he's
Hmm.
like, no, I don't feel like doing that right now. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh, he's like crushing people like under him, and he doesn't care, It's
and the
weird.
the Tin Man's axe is possessed, and he cuts all of his arms off.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, that's
do
not
you
in the
guys,
movies.
yeah. Do you guys? I don't know if the chat knows this.
Yeah.
The Tin Man was a human being. He
Yeah.
had a name. It was and I just read the first like 7 or 8 Oz books, like not too long ago. He had a
Yeah.
name. I can't remember his name. And he literally he was possessed, and he cut off his arms. And then he'd be like, "Oh, I need to make a tin arm." And then he
Yeah.
cut off his legs and his arm and his heads, and he was all tin. You're like,
Yeah.
He seemed pretty happy when Dorothy found him, but he's pretty messed up. Joker's a great movie. Yes. Okay, Ryan. Let's get through some of these real quick here. Everyone's laughing. SWAT was a 5 out of 10. Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, so sorry, SWAT. We're talking about the TV series,
No,
and they
That was
made
made
a
into a
movie.
movie.
The movie
Yeah.
with Colin Farrell and LL Cool J.
I know, but it was based on a whole TV series.
It's a TV
Yeah,
series,
yeah.
and now they have it again with what's his
That's
name?
like way
Sean
before
Connery.
our time. That's another thing too. It's like I don't care. Like it's before I was born. I think it's like
Yeah.
what the and I'm
SWAT's
old,
old.
so I don't.
But there's a
why
new
the hell-
SWAT.
Like come
The
on.
new SWAT is the fellow from Criminal Minds.
Yes.
Oh, it's a new TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, I
SWAT
don't have
is
cable,
always
so I don't
on.
give a crap. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know if
SWAT-
they're all connected or not, but SWAT is like a friggin' IP that won't die.
it's an
Yeah.
IP that won't die. I know.
They just keep bringing that back out. Well,
And
I mean,
Rob
SWAT team
Liefeld
is
credits SWAT with like drawing all the pouches on his characters.
yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he said that. Well, I mean, like he said that like it's SWAT they got all that from because they
Are you
always
talking
had
about Rob
pouches.
Liefeld for his
Yeah.
patches?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, I thought you were saying Rob Liefeld was gonna do a SWAT comic.
No. I'm sure he would, but yeah,
He's doing the Shield.
yeah.
I have not seen it. Of course.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course we love the G.I. Joe movies. They're not great. Yeah, that maybe would have been. Oh, you mean if he directed SWAT? Maybe. G.I. Joe. Yeah, G.I. Joe movie was hot garbage. Yeah, Anthony always has all of Anthony's comments have trash or garbage in them, which is always funny.
Anthony's garbage must be overflowing at home. That's all.
I
Yeah,
know
but he speaks the truth, man. It is hot garbage.
it was
What?
garbage.
G.I. Joe, the first movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even
No.
understand what's the point of this movie. It's not GI Joe. Like
That
what
is
are you
true.
doing?
That is true. It is not G.I. Joe. But
Oh, I
Hot
didn't think,
garbage
and I didn't
as a
think those
movie?
movies were that great.
no.
G.I. Joe? We're
No,
talking
I
about
thought
G.I.
the
Joe the
first-
live action.
The live action were fine. The one I didn't care for was the animated one.
Which
Oh
one?
yeah, but no, live action.
Oh no,
ones
that's
are-
way better. Like I like that movie for all the GI Joe stuff.
Yeah, the GI Joe stuff is wicked.
Yeah, the all the Globulus and all that bullshit
That's
is
stupid.
stupid. But
It's
the
bad.
threat is cool too. Like it's a worldwide threat. But the GI Joe stuff in that is great. Everything.
Yep.
And Slaughter's Renegades is awesome.
Yeah,
Like
SWAT
I
is
have all
awesome.
three of them like loose. But anyway,
But
Yeah,
no,
but
I
the
just,
movies
I
weren't.
just,
I don't
just
think the movies were that good.
they weren't terrible though.
I've
I like
got
two a bit.
2 has some cool stuff with the what's it called, the ninja.
I even like
Yeah.
one though with the nanobite, the nanotech that actually disintegrates stuff, and they disintegrate like the Eiffel Tower.
I don't remember
I don't know.
that.
They didn't look like GI Joe people.
True.
Like that's my only. Like they just. It was like
Yeah.
they're all in arm. They're all in these armored
It's,
suits.
I'm
like,
fine
okay.
with rebooting GI Joe. The GI Joe we know is a reboot. Like I'm
Yeah.
okay with just do whatever. Just don't take my old characters and ruin them. You know.
Well, I mean, we'll see what. I guess we'll see if they do that Snake Eyes thing or what's going on with that.
Oh no, they shot it. It's happening.
So let's see what happens.
It's gonna suck. There, Sean Stradamus has spoken. Like, come on, man. It's
You don't know
gonna
that for
suck.
sure.
Sean has immediately screwed up movie.
I've said this before. Listen, who is that movie for? Who is it for? 40-year-olds? Is it? It's not for kids. They don't know what the hell a Snake Eyes is.
Unfortunately, though, you can say that about most movies now. Like
I know it's
the famous
cannibalizing and
one,
stuff,
like
yeah.
that. The famous one that's going around now is Black Superman. Who's that movie for?
For nobody.
Yeah,
It's for people who don't want Icon or like
Well, it's for
DC
people
has the
that don't-
milestone characters.
that only know the idea of Superman and don't understand the character, and they'll go to see it as a fad, but it's not a sustaining thing. So
It's also
you know.
disrespectful to the actual like black characters that were created that were specifically
Right.
black characters.
But Warner Brothers isn't creative enough to and even risk taking enough to say let's make an Icon character.
Right, why don't they do
let's make
Icon?
a hardware? They have Milestone.
They
I don't
have
even think they
Milestone.
know
They
what
just
that
relaunched
is.
Milestone. They're
The whole
relaunching
point of Milestone was to have more representation in comics. They
Right.
launched a plethora of characters.
Okay,
One
yeah.
actually started in a cartoon for like 6 years or
Static Shock.
something. Yeah, it's like they can do that. Static Shock has name recognition,
Yeah.
you know, and they've said they're gonna make a movie on that, but whatever. Like it's taken so long. Why
It's-
wouldn't they make an Icon film, hardware, you know,
Yeah,
Black Iron Man, if you will?
and
yeah.
well, yeah, but right, exactly. But
And all-
Milestone just relaunched. They
Yeah.
just relaunched this book.
Did they? I've been looking around. Did they relaunch all
It's
those
this-
or no?
It's this. No. It's good. No. It's going to be just. It's one title. It's just
What is it?
Milestone. Milestone.
So what is it? Is it like just a story each comic or something or? Right, but okay.
So this is.
Did that
it's
say
just-
Blood
it's
Syndicate?
It's just called Infinite Edition.
Okay.
So I believe it's a 48-page one shot, and it's a jumping on point.
Mhm.
So it's welcoming you back to the legendary city of whatever the city that they're in. I don't remember. I can't read it here either. Okoto. But yeah, so you got Icon here, Hardware's on here, Static. I don't know who this guy is, and I don't know who this guy is, and I don't know this lady.
A whole bunch of guys.
It's a bunch of guys. So
Look
Static,
redesigned and stuff.
that's
too,
Hardware
so-
in the corner, right? The other
in the
other side,
lower corner. Yeah.
over here.
Yep. That's him.
Yeah, and Icon in the front.
Right.
Here you go. Original black characters.
Well,
One
no,
of them
but-
is like Superman.
Warner Brothers doesn't understand what they have. And the thing too, like I've been thinking a lot about the DC. It's like they're trying to make it Marvel, but DC was never Marvel in the comics either.
I
And
know.
they tried to make themselves more like universe minded and stuff. But like Marvel was always that. DC became that. I mean, maybe someone like a Clobber in Times or someone can beg to differ, but DC really introduced universes to try and explain away how old their characters were. They're
Yeah.
the first company to really grapple with that, right?
That is,
And so they're
yeah,
like,
you're
okay,
right.
Earth 2 is like the 50s Superman and all that stuff, right? And it's like after that, I think like Crisis was their first big attempt to make themselves more Marvel, like more like everything's connected and everything's more neat and pat, you know. But they have plenty of stuff they can do that's their, like Enemy Ace doesn't have to be in a DC universe. Commandy doesn't have to be in a DC universe. OMAC doesn't have to be in it. It could be a science fiction movie. I mean, they have plenty of iVampire can be a horror movie or a horror TV franchise. Sugar and Spike is kids. Captain Carrot and the Amazing Zoo Crew is kids. But they have all these properties that can stand alone and don't need to be in a universe, but they're like, let's be Marvel. And so all these things have to be in a universe and blah, blah, blah. It's BS. Yeah.
And I don't like that. For some reason, I was always okay with Marvel being in a universe. And I think I was just used to that.
Yeah. Everything's like they made Godzilla part of the freaking Marvel universe.
I know the Avengers fought Godzilla for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
So I was always more aware of Marvel being together versus like DC because I don't remember anything other than Justice League. There must be others like Teen Titans and stuff, but like it wasn't like it was like Marvel where you had Fantastic Four, Defenders, Avengers, West Coast Avengers. It's like X-Men, there's X-Factor, there's X-Force, there's New Mutants. There's so many teams and they're all interconnected and Wolverine's a part of 5 of them. And then Captain America leaves, but then joins this other one. Vision goes to West Coast, then he goes back. Like, it was always a shared thing. DC was like, look, I collected Superman. And sometimes you team up with Batman and that was cool. But otherwise, they just did their thing.
It was a fun treat sometimes, you know, like, and they made Justice League, and Justice League was basically like the Justice League of America comic. And it was basically just stories with those characters, and that was it. They didn't really much care that if Superman is knocked out in this comic, how is he still flying around and stuff in his own comic? They didn't give a crap about that, right? But they had a Superman family, like there's Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes with Superboy, you know.
Yeah.
But they just like to tell stories. That was it. And then they became all like universe minded after Crisis. So, anyways,
so the Air Cut's going to try to fix up some of the Joker stuff, and they can, they do. So Zack finished everything exactly. That's why we were talking earlier about like Zack Snyder could come back and fix whatever issues he didn't like with the Justice League version. But Ayer, I don't know because like the problems are Enchantress sucks. So, you gonna edit her out? Like,
well, the story itself is this isn't really a Suicide Squad story.
No.
So make your big error cut, but it's still not Suicide. It's not a good movie.
Okay.
Several millions. Okay. Prince of Puzzlers. Yeah. Okay. Oh, she's referring to that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like.
Says Zack Snyder. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm shocked at that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm very shocked at that. Whoa, StreamYard just jumped me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm like scrolling through comments. All right.
No.
Warner,
See, we can see a scroll bar, and that scroll bar was way above. Like I couldn't even find it. Now I see it. But, yeah.
All of a sudden, I just got like 1 million comments all at once. Sorry, guys, I'm like super behind. That's so the crediting is weird.
It's all unions. So they determine it by percentages. Yeah.
Steve was alluding to that, right? Like we don't know what the union was saying.
Yeah.
Whedon is a bum. Oh man. He's got a place. I think Whedon has a house. Doesn't he live somewhere?
Yeah, I think he does. In a mansion. That Buffy built.
He looks like a potato. He does look like a potato. I'll give you that.
Oh man.
Listen, there was less homeless people. There was less homeless people in Whedon's cut than at the Oscars, than at the 2021 Oscars. There was less homeless people.
And there wasn't enough food in Gladiator either, I might add.
Yeah, but there actually wasn't homeless people at the Oscars. They moved them all. They've got all.
He has AIDS?
Oh my God. Breaking news.
Yeah, AIDS help him out, man.
We didn't have homeless.
Everyone has AIDS.
Everyone has AIDS.
Yeah, that doesn't, yeah.
I love Batman Jam. Yeah, Batman Jam's cool. I like it. Oh, you got, dude. Nice. I failed on that one badly. Black Label's great. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there, and because it's open concept, it's pretty. Dong. Yep, that was there, dude.
Yeah,
I know. I should have bought it. It was. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I'm so stupid. I make mistakes. I'm a human being.
He's good, man.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's awesome. Vince Vaughn annoys me. No. Watch Brian
Yeah,
Cell Block, whatever.
It's different.
Oh, deceased. Yes.
Deceased.
Okay, so I know. My shop owner's really trying hard. He was really pushing that hard on me. And somebody else was telling me about it too. Maybe it was it Edgar? Or somebody was pushing that really hard. Yeah, zombies, Walking Dead, all that stuff. Hey Ryan, Prince Puzzler is okay. Vince Vaughn was great in Hacksaw Ridge. Oh, I didn't see it.
No,
I never saw Hacksaw
but Mel
Ridge.
Gibson directed it.
So it must be good
Yeah.
because he's a good director.
Well, yeah,
All right,
maybe
we're
we
catching
can.
up a bit. I do not go to the gym.
Well, you
I
can't
used
go
to-
anyway. You can't go anyway.
No, you can sometimes go, I think.
No, you can go now, but
yeah?
it's limited and stuff. Yeah.
He's whooping
yeah.
that ass.
Yeah. Darkseid's the best.
That gauntlet don't have kryptonite.
That is correct. Superman would destroy Thanos in 1 second.
It's a real perv.
He's a perv. Yeah, Darkseid is. Wow, we're that behind. We talked about that like half an hour ago.
No, you're behind, man. This is like
I'm super behind.
7:47.
Oh my god!
Holy crap!
Okay, I'm catching up. Granny Goodness, yes, she's cool. Thanos is a perv. Yeah, sure, he's a perv. Why not? He destined for death. That is true. Darkseid is TJ. I like Darkseid. He was cool.
Did you like Darkseid?
Yes, I did.
Well, no, we saw them, but yeah.
My problem with the Snyder Cut is that I liked all the villains and I didn't really like many of the heroes. I thought Steppenwolf should have just won. I'm like, just let him win. He's kind of, he's trying his best.
You're like Justice League is a tragedy.
I'm like sitting there rooting for him. And the thing is like I was rooting for Desaad, who didn't do anything, but I thought he looked so cool. I saw Desaad, I was like, oh, Desaad looks really cool. He's like, oh, we're gonna do that. I'm like, oh, Desaad, you're the best. And then he didn't do enough. I thought Steppenwolf should have won in that movie.
Typing on 2 accounts.
Yeah. Oh, you have 2 accounts. Nice. Thank you for the
Man of Steel suit is perfection.
Except for the red belt. You need a red belt, man. He needs to be like a jiu-jitsu master. He needs a red belt. Prince Blizzard's 2. I don't know what Anthony's angry about, but he's always angry, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Knight's chainmail. I mean, I don't think does Superman need chainmail. Be right. Thank you. Okay. What do you think of Howard Stern, Emily Blunt interview?
So that's where I think she's saying that she's not going to be Sue Storm in Fantastic Four.
Oh wow! I don't know. I love Howard Stern though. I think he's great. But I don't want to Fantastic. Oh, so she said, "Oh wow."
I think the paycheck hasn't cleared yet. That's my guess.
Or I don't think they've cast anybody.
I don't think they can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, still, so yeah. I mean, like, I just need the red belt. Bat versus Superman. So Batman versus Superman costume, was it different? Sean, was the Superman costume different, or
I don't remember it being different.
And you've seen that?
It might have been. They change these things every movie, right? So
I know you probably left like half an hour ago, since we're half an hour behind. But no, I do not want the black Superman. But if they make a black Superman movie, I'll watch it and buy it, and then that'll be there. Then they'll never make another one because that'll never go anywhere. Nobody's gonna want that. And then everyone who says it's bad, they're gonna say they're ists, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're an ist because you don't like it."
You're an ist.
It's like,
but the thing is, this movie sounds like an Elseworld thing, in that if it's taking place in like the 60s or 70s, with the civil rights movement or something, then how do you franchise that? Right?
I think Caleb.
It's just a story, right?
Yeah. I think Caleb's bang on.
Caleb is making a good point.
This will be an era, right? And then the next era will happen, it'll be different. And then the next era will happen, it'll be different.
As long as we have a bunch of different options for Superman.
What do you mean?
We were talking about
the overall tone of,
if we just only have dark Superman, then how are we going to get new generation of kids to be pumped up for Superman? So I was saying, like, if there's a Superman cartoon, or like many things at once, so kids can watch a cartoon version. Like when we had Batman Brave and the Bold cartoon, this was during, I think, the Nolan stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know why they don't make more Superman cartoons. He's not that tough a character to crack, especially in animation. I remember seeing designs of a Superman cartoon coming out around the time of the Brandon Routh movie. And I was like, okay, and they never did it.
They
And I
never
don't know
did it.
what happened
Well,
there.
I think it's the same thing that we keep saying every literal show, and we'll keep saying, is Warner Brothers don't know what they're doing.
Well,
and
yeah,
it
but I don't
literally,
know.
but it
Yeah.
literally extends now past. If you just take a look at non comic book properties and look at other properties they own that are popular, like Lethal Weapon. How long's it been between Lethal Weapon movies? Like 24 years, I think.
Wow.
And they're like, well, let's make another one. Everyone's old now. Like,
Yeah.
if you want Mel Gibson to go, jump on a car and hold on to it and try, like, you better get him in training like 2 years from now. Like 2 years.
I don't want to see Lethal Weapon and Indiana Jones and
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care about.
I love Indiana Jones, but why do I want to watch an old, decrepit Indiana Jones? Like,
Exactly.
and we're all gonna go see it in the theater first day. But
if they do like a motion
Who
capture
wants
and
to
like
see this? We do.
like hyper realistic CGI movie with his voice, that would be neat.
Sean will be complaining all the way up to the opening credits. He's like, "Why are we here? Why are we watching this?"
We already got Crystal Skull. Like, are we not learning a lesson?
No,
like I don't understand.
Because we'll be there day one.
Yeah, I'm pre-ordering tickets. J13, J14, J15
now.
God damn.
And we're gonna go. Like we're the worst because we just go.
We're seeing Black Superman 5 times, so I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
I know, of course, I'm gonna complain all the way in the car on the way there. And then we always show up like an hour or two early. So for 2 hours, we'll bitch about how shitty this is gonna be. Then we'll go sit down and watch it.
No,
and then we'll leave. And then we're gonna bitch about how shitty it was all the way home. And then we're gonna go on live stream and then bitch about it for 2 hours on live stream. And then we're all gonna buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah. Or 4K or 5K or what the hell the K is at that point, man. It's frick.
We're the worst, man.
When we show up 2 hours early, though, this is how it go. You'll look at Sean and say, "Okay, Sean, you read about this, right? You read about this." So
no, I'll read all about it beforehand.
I spoiled it. You're like, "Okay, does this happen?"
Does this happen? I'll say, like, listen, Brainiac and fucking Mongol and fucking Darkseid team up against Black Superman. Wow. Superman punches all three of them with one punch. I'll make up shit. And then you'll be like, oh.
Oh my god. No, I have not read this Batman Smile Killer. Is that an arc or an actual, or was that a
That sounds like a Black Label, no?
Oh, is that a Black Label? Oh, then I don't have that one. I will get it though. Of course, the cape, yeah, New 52. Caleb, you trying to say something? All right, Truth. Batman was the only thing worth reading. New 52. Yeah, Batman was good in New 52.
Was good, yeah.
But don't piss her off. I gotta go.
Sean,
go.
Stop it.
I know. Oh, dude, no. Even I didn't support that one. All right, back. Thank you for coming back, Ryan. Oh yes, we like having Ryan on because he's like into Ryan's into movies. He's like a little bit of a movie critic, so it's like it's good to have his take on here. Oh, I love Batman Brave and the Bold. What time is it? Is it time to throw the link in yet? We'll give it another 10 minutes. Let me catch up on chat and I'll throw a link on. I always throw the link on for the last hour so we can have a dumpster fire last hour.
Oh my god. Sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
Okay, yeah. You're jumping ahead. Hold on. Don't jump ahead. Direct swap. Yes. Okay. So yeah. So we're just learning about that. We'll see. Eric cut. Well, we're okay. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Hey guys, nice tease. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining us on the stream here. Nice tease you got here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got the Negasonic saying I'm going to do it in a minute. I love Negasonic. She's the best.
I mean,
can you guys show full design T-shirt? You guys wear it? Oh, well, what's your shirt?
Oh, it's just like it's a basketball one. It's the Raptors. It says ball out.
Steve likes sports.
Yeah.
Sean and I don't.
No.
The only sport I watch is sumo wrestling, and that's not a joke. I've been watching sumo since 2014. Never missed a tournament. There's 6 tournaments a year. Day 3 just happened yesterday in Japan. They're on day 4 right now. And my guy, Teruno Fuji, is winning. He's the second highest rank. If he wins this tournament, I have a high hopes that he might go to Yokozuna because one just retired and they've got a few openings. So I'm really excited.
Nice.
I love sumo. Serious. My shirt is just that, just her texting. So that's pretty funny. And it says douche pool in really small text. But every t-shirt I have is something weird. Okay, thanks so much, Ryan. We appreciate you coming on, man. More Superman anime. Yes, yeah, we need
That
more
would be
Superman
nice.
all the time. What about Batman? Yeah, get Batman in there too. They need to. Wonder if we should have an animated series. Question for the panel: do you consider BVS a proper?
We beat that to shit in the
Oh,
last.
we beat that up. Yeah. So last stream,
It's a follow up, not a sequel.
I agree.
Yeah.
Follow up, not a sequel. I need Man of Steel. The next movie should be Man of Steel 2. It shouldn't be some other weird thing.
It shouldn't be Batman gets mad at Superman, gets somehow duped into fighting him. Superman
don't
kills
like that.
himself. That's
Yeah.
not a freaking Superman sequel.
That's not a Superman thing. No.
It's not
Man
a
of
sequel
Steel
to Man of Steel. It's a follow up to the events of Man of Steel. It's not a sequel. It's not a Superman 2.
No,
You know?
they need Man of Steel 2 proper. Man of Steel proper. part
Right.
2.
Yeah.
Man of Steel Returns or something.
Yeah.
No, not the continuation of the 90s cartoon, but they are doing that, aren't they? J.J. Abrams Superman will be the what's IRL? I don't know what that means. What does IRL mean?
Ah.
Yeah, I don't. Abrams Superman is going to be real bad. We can all agree on that. It's a continuation.
In real
it's a
life.
follow-up.
I had to
Alright.
look that up. I'm an old man,
in real life,
guys.
sorry, guys, we're old fogies here. We're all over 40, so we don't know anything. I don't know any of these abbreviations. I still type with periods and then a space and like
Me too.
I know I still type that way. Okay, BVS is MO. Oh no, I don't know. I know. Can't cope with the fact that I don't have a solo. Yes, we can't cope with it because we need a solo Superman movie in real life. Thank you. I saw that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
We're gonna talk. Let's talk about. Sean, did you read Wonder Woman and Superman?
I read Wonder Woman. I didn't read Superman. I didn't know Superman came out. To be honest
Well,
with you.
that's FAIL. You know that's fail. Wonder Woman is wicked, man. This Adventures on Asgard
Yeah, no,
is so
Wonder
cool.
Woman is awesome, man. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really and Joker was sick. Did you read the Batman the Detective? Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
This is crazy good.
Who is
But
that woman?
I don't know.
Who is she?
She's don't know.
When she showed up, I'm like, there was one scene where I'm like, is that Batman? I looked, I'm like, no, it's white. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, there's a white suited Batman team of bad guys.
Yeah.
Joker is killer. Wonder Woman Adventures in Asgard. I mean, come on. This is so cool. Her and Thor, and Odin is in this
and
book.
Odin's teamed up and shit. Yeah.
Odin. Yeah, she's teamed up with Odin, and then Thor's in there. He's like, okay. He goes, I will go fight, and then they all go fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Superman was good, so we'll talk about it next week because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I missed that one. Sorry, but yeah,
it was good. Yeah, well, it's on my pull list, so I automatically get it. But yeah, Wonder Woman was really good. Check out Wonder. I like from Rebirth and on some of the Bendis stuff. I wasn't dying over in terms of the Superman things.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the Bendis stuff I didn't like, but I don't just hate just to hate on it. I'm never going to stop. I had a big discussion, or we were going back. I was on Clobberin Times. I catch his live streams all the time. It's really awesome. It's all comic book heavy, so it's really cool. And they're talking about The Prisoner too, which I'm going to watch on Tubi, which I never saw the original Prisoner.
Oh yeah,
it's
all the time on like Bravo and stuff.
But, yeah, it's on all the time. So I'm gonna watch. I know the Iron Maiden song because it's Iron Maiden and that's my band. But a lot of them are old school comic guys, and they're really heavy into the older comics, which I of course am. But I'm still liking some of this stuff, and some of the stuff that I don't like, I'll tell you, I'll drop in a second. Like I was going like that. Children of the Atom is horse. That X-Men was awful. I don't know if you guys caught my X-Men video.
I've never heard you so down on a comic book.
Oh, it's trash. X-Corp is trash. I'm like, so, and I'll tell you, if a new comic sucks, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to just say everything's great. Right? Like, if it's not good, it's not good. But Joker, these 4 that I'm holding in my hand are all pretty damn good. The Supermans, the Batmans are good.
Yeah.
for me right now. So Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman are still strong. Flash isn't too bad either. Actually, Flash is pretty neat because it's adventures in different timelines.
Yeah,
That's kind of
that's
cool,
cool. Yeah.
right? Like, you know,
I like Evil Wonder Woman, even though it was like a different guy, but yeah. In a new Wonder Woman.
and the new one. Sorry, what did you like?
The Evil Wonder Woman.
Oh, the Evil Wonder Woman. Oh, that was
even though
on
it
the
was
cover.
like I don't know, should we spoil it or no?
Well, I mean, whatever. You can.
He's
Oh, I
Dr.
know
Psycho.
it was. We know.
Yeah.
We know it's a certain doctor, not Doctor.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah, I forgot she's on the cover.
She's on the cover. Yeah. So there's like an evil Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to invite some people. Let's not go too crazy. We're going to try, depending on how many people want to come in, we're going to try to keep it to 6. Sean,
Actually, could you put me backstage for a second? I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, I'll put you backstage. Sean, did you see the He-Man stuff?
No, there's a new teaser. Is there not?
Yeah.
No?
I didn't see the teaser.
Oh, it's just
there you go.
stills.
It's
Yes,
just
He-Man.
stills.
There he is.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll wait to. It's cool that they're making a new high-budget He-Man cartoon. You know, Skeletor looked his best in the 2000X stuff.
He looked great in that.
And all the figures for that were cool. So he'll never look that good again. But yeah, this is cool.
I think Skeletor looks pretty nice here. This is awesome. Sorceress, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, if they're to be believed, they're basically furthering the stories of the old Filmation cartoon. There's Mossman, who was never in the old cartoon.
Mossman's awesome. Now this is
Who's
a
there?
bit.
Is that Roboto in the back or no?
That is Roboto. This is Roboto.
Yeah.
That's Evil.
So Evil Lynn's standing with everybody. That's
So I don't know. And Orko looks weird.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? They left that picture at the end, and that's the picture where I'm like, oh, like I'm looking at this. I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm like, damn, yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm like, that's pretty cool. This looks pretty promising. This looks incredible. Mossman is great. I always loved Mossman.
Yeah.
This is sick. And I'm like, what happened here?
What is this?
Why is this so garbage?
Who are these people? Yeah.
Anthony, what's going on, dude?
Nah, we're talking about He-Man.
Yeah, what happened here? Like, look how good this is.
I love Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, but goddamn, bro, what is this?
Like this looks good.
I like it. Looks good. I like that. But the
this
last
is nice.
picture, I don't know about the last picture. That's just
like, look at how cool this is. Mossman's looking pretty killer.
Bro,
like,
damn,
he's looking pretty good. And then what happened here? Boom! What the hell?
I think this will happen. I think Netflix is like, yo, can you add some couple characters so new generation could know about them? Like, yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, like Roboto looks okay. I don't know who this woman's. Is this supposed to be Tila?
I don't know.
I thought it was Tila. No,
that's a shitty Tila.
Is she?
I thought. Go on.
Is she? I don't know. That doesn't look like her.
I don't mind new characters.
I thought the show was about how Tila becomes sorceress.
Oh, is that what it's about?
Kevin Smith understands the He-Man and stuff like that because you watched the original show as a kid, so he knows everything about it.
Well, he doesn't though. This is my problem with Kevin Smith. He's such a liar because I remember in an episode of Comic Book Men, he said with his mouth that he didn't really care about He-Man. It was a little past his time. He was a teenager when it came out. And now he's all about, oh, I love He-Man. We're doing this He-Man thing. It's like, wait a minute. Like, I know you can change your mind, but you lied. Like, I remember in Wizard Magazine, because I read every single issue. Right, in Wizard Magazine, I remember him shit-talking Jack Kirby. He's like, I don't understand Jack Kirby. I don't get it. I don't get why people like him so much.
Yeah, Jack Kirby's the GOAT.
And now he's like, oh, yeah, Jack Kirby, all the magic of Jack Kirby. It's like, wait a minute. You fucking said 20 years ago you didn't understand Jack Kirby. So, yeah, he flip-flops. I don't know which is the real Kevin Smith and which isn't. I mean, this is cool. The way he was talking, I listened to his Fat Man Beyond thing, and he outright said that he basically used this as a way to get into Netflix, to get in good with Netflix. So if he gets
I
one
mean-
successful thing for Netflix, then he can move on and do other things for Netflix. And this was his in. So it can be good. I don't trust Kevin Smith when he says he likes something or has always loved something. He's probably lying.
You know,
I
I
mean,
leave for 5 minutes and I come back and Sean is tearing apart Kevin
He's
Smith.
shit
What
talking
happened?
Kevin
I
Smith.
mean,
Yes.
Sean does have a point. He did say that though, like, oh yeah, the He-Man was garbage when I was growing up, but now you're doing the fucking show. Like, come on, with like, like really, like,
Yeah.
unless you bought the stuff, unless you watch it again. Oh yeah, He-Man was great. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man, don't do that.
Unless he changes his mind or something. Sure.
Oh yeah,
Kevin Smith loves everything, though. That's
I
the thing.
mean,
You can't trust
Yeah.
him.
yeah.
He
Why did
loves
Desperately
everything.
Seeking Susan come up when I was searching for Spider-Man?
What the fuck?
Why?
What?
No one's
was
remembered
weird.
that movie in 20 years.
Lord.
I like Desperately Seeking Susan.
I did
Well,
not.
I saw it in
Oh my
university, so I
We
don't.
see that.
You don't
Yeah,
like- you
we
don't
just got
like it?
university. What the
Oh
hell?
shit! Hold on, let me share my. I was trying to show you guys the
So, J man, we haven't addressed the question yet that we were going to address. What did we all think of the Venom 2 Legacy Carnage trailer?
All right, what did you guys all?
Oh,
So what?
man.
Okay, so let's go around. Let's start with Sean, and then we'll go to Anthony, and then
Sean's
we'll
about to
go to
go to 50-minute rant, guys. So watch out.
Oh, do I need to full screen you? Okay, go, Sean. Carnage, go.
It looks unremarkable. It looks like, yeah, if you liked the last movie, then you'll probably like this one because it's more of the same and they won't try that hard to entertain you. I think that him making the breakfast this trailer's equivalent to the turd in the wind bullshit from the last from the trailer from part 1. It's funny, I grew up with these characters and for some reason I'm not excited for this movie. I'll watch it, but I'm not excited to see the characters fight on live action. I don't know what's wrong with me because I have the first appearance of all these guys and I followed along and I bought the novelization. They made a Spider-Man versus Carnage novel and I bought that as a kid and I read it. And for some reason I should be super excited. And I know I should be super excited for this trailer, but like, yeah, I saw it and yeah, the red isn't that red. I know that's a stupid niggly thing, but
No, it's not. It's garbage. He's not red.
yeah, it's like he should be red. I love that they made his hair like mega, like it's like the comic. It looks stupid, but like it is the comic book character. I'm just not. I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll watch it out of duty. I won't watch it because I'm excited to see Carnage and Venom on the screen. And that I shouldn't be saying that, but that's what this trailer left me with.
All right, Anthony, what do
Anyway.
you think?
Oh, for me, I thought I agree with somebody said. Like the trailer was okay. It was just Venom. Like it's the first trailer. It looked like every movie first trailer. Oh yeah, the CGI is not done with that. But like I might wait till like more trailers come out, see if we have like the red pops more and stuff. Like Andy Serkis is directing this movie, which he's great person, a great how you say CGI master when he do creatures and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give it a try. I like the first Venom I like, but when he was doing when he was cooking in the morning, I was like doing breastworks. I was like, okay, really? Like you put up like it's like the joke. Oh yeah, do you like the wing and the turd? Like eat something like the wing or whatever.
Yeah, turn the wing. Yeah.
I was like, all right, but I mean overall, it's like it's an okay trailer. It is what it is. I mean, plus they like I don't know why universe is connected. Is it connected to Toby or Andrews or Tom? Because in the news article it referenced like 3 stuff. It referenced the Daily Bugle, which is different. But if it's connected to Toby Spider-Man, his Venom is dead, so that doesn't make sense unless it's connected to Spider-Man 3 or No Way Home actually, or Doctor Strange, or disconnected to Andrew Virgin, which doesn't have Venom, or Tom Holland Virgin. But in the news articles always say that it was the one page that the guy was reading, the detective, and say Avengers fought Nightmare, which is going to be the villain for Doctor Strange 2. So I don't know. And Andy Serkis say that, oh yeah, Venom is not aware of Spider-Man yet.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so when we see Venom 3 and Spider-Man 4, are they gonna fight each other? So it's weird what Sony's doing with Marvel characters nowadays. And that's
Yeah. All right, Steve. What are your thoughts?
First of all, I was kind of like, I can't believe we're still doing Venom, only because Venom is not like Morbius. Morbius, you don't really need anyone with him,
the
but
Morbius
Venom
trailer was
is
good.
intrinsically linked to Spider-Man. So even
Definitely.
in the first one, it felt weird. It feels weird that we're continuing it. It looks very dark. I don't understand why Venom and Eddie Brock are now like a buddy comedy duel. Like there's a whole thing with the breakfast, and then like they're arguing back and forth if Venom's going to eat the shopkeeper because she didn't have chocolate. And I'm like, what is going on? Why is this a buddy comedy? Like I thought that Venom, like
and
he
he,
and
he sounds like
Carnage.
Arnold. Like he sounds
Yeah,
like Arnold. Like
yeah,
what is Arnold doing the Venom voice now? Like in the
yeah,
beginning, and then
yeah.
later in the trailer, he sounds like Venom. I was
Yeah,
like, okay.
you're right. He does, and like I don't understand. Like Carnage is a full blown psychopath.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a
he's the
scary
Joker.
monster villain. Exactly. He's like the Joker. He is not a comedy character.
Right.
So for you to be showing me the comedy bits, I'm going to be sitting there like, I can't take this guy seriously. How is he going to beat Venom? Like, you guys remember Absolute Carnage, the series?
Maximum
Yeah.
Carnage. Yeah.
They could not beat Carnage. They could not beat Spider-Man and Venom teamed up. They had the Black Cat, and they had some other guys. They had Cloak and Dagger was there, and other.
In the
They
Spider-Man
could not
series?
beat Carnage and Shriek. They couldn't.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but now I'm getting like Venom is making Eddie Brock breakfast. What the am I looking at?
Like he sound like Arnold is like, oh,
Yeah.
like come on, man, like send that. Like, you sound like Arnold in the first like a minute, and then later in the movie, you sound like more Venom. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you guys. Like I'm kind of like we're gonna see it because we're gonna see it. Venom
Yeah,
is
definitely
Carnage
seeing it.
is not red enough. He needs to be more red.
I hope they release more trailer to see if he's red. Because Andy Serkis, like I like Andy Serkis, but he knows how to do CGI characters. That's what he's been his whole life. So I hope that he have more red, because this is like the trailer was not clear. Like it looked a little bit pink, but it's like maybe it was the lighting. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very dark, and I don't want what happened between Venom and was it Riot in the first one, where basically
Oh yeah, he's dead.
it looked like there was two splotches of paint fighting each other at the end. Like I don't want that.
tell.
It was gray and then dark to gray. I was like, okay, like
yeah,
they're too similar. Like Carnage needs to be bright red, so I can see that's Carnage and that's Venom, black and red. You know. And the thing is that like Carnage, it's like he doesn't. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just can't get pumped up for this movie. And the thing is, it's like the whole comedy bit. I'm just like, ugh. He's like, they're making breakfast. I'm like, this is not funny. I don't care. Then and then he's going into the little shop and he's talking to the woman. Oh, should we eat you? It's like, I don't care. You're not going to eat her, so it's not funny. I know. Like, it's like, you're gonna make. Are you a villain? Are you an anti-hero? What are you? And if you're gonna just be a funny dopey character, like, why is he so dopey? It's like, I'm just like a dopey Venom. You know, it seems like I don't know. I just can't come up with a better word than dopey. It's like, I'm Venom. It's like I can beat you up and I can eat you. And yeah, I'm scary. Well, you're kind of not.
No,
like, you're kind of not scary. You're just kind of there.
And if you're gonna eat the girl, eat the damn
eat her.
Eat her. If she didn't give you chocolate, if I was Venom and she didn't give the chocolate, I will eat her. I mean, look, listen, I know people's gonna be like, oh, Venom's gonna get canceled because she eat the Chinese lady. I'm like, oh my god, here we go with this cancel culture shit.
Oh, I know. What they need to do though is, if you're going to do Venom on his own, make him like a anti-hero, defender of the innocent, which is what he is in the comics. And he seems like a good guy. And then you introduce Spider-Man and he loses it. He loses his shit. And you see he's really not the clear-cut hero that you thought he was.
Like,
right?
in my opinion, they should have just let Kevin Feige use the character. Like, Sony, you don't know shit about fucking characters. Let's be honest. You ruined. First of all, you ruined 2 Spider-Mans already. You
Yeah.
ruined Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 2. So you're gonna ruin Venom again? Like Sony almost went bankrupt in 2014. Marvel
Hey.
helped them. Kevin Feige helped them. It's like, hey, you want? We could help you because you going bankrupt. Netflix is helping them too because they're living on the Netflix money and Marvel money at the same time. So Netflix, they don't know what to do. They really don't know what to do with character.
I want to say hi to Comic Book University. That's Professor Bill. Him and I frequent the same shop, which is Gotham Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario. In
Is that
Canada.
shield made out of metal? Because I got the one that is made out of metal.
Which one? The Batman?
Captain America shield.
The shield that he has
The
in
shield
his
he's got in
picture.
his picture.
Oh, I don't know, Bill. Is that a legit shield? It looks
Yeah, because
legit.
mine is made out of metal.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. If you're still
It
on,
was
Bill,
expensive.
let us know.
It's like, damn.
Yeah,
cancel
so
culture sucks. So I
I
agree.
know
with that.
Oh, yeah,
it's
definitely.
all around.
Even the girl who played Iris from Candace Patton's, like, people was digging her Twitter from 10 years ago, and I was like, oh my god, here we go with this cancel shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you need to watch the tweet.
the reason why, you say, Harley Sawyer left is because they people love going back from, like, this is the reason why Twitter sucks. Because if people could go from 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and look up Twitter in the studio, be like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's just dumb.
So he's got the plastic. He's got the replica one, but you've got the metal.
Oh
I
man,
wanted to address Arkham Gaming, who I missed a comment. I would say this
Arkham, you
DC
should hop
book-
on.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Our Arkham's like super comic.
Oh,
His
yeah,
comic book
definitely.
there is very good. Stories make good. Yeah. I like.
I've read
yeah.
one.
Which DC? You're not into Suicide Squad, right, Steve?
No, I'm still. It's okay.
Oh,
No,
which one are you not
no.
into?
I have read. I have in my collection one.
That should be in the dumpster fire. That should be in the
Which
dumpster.
one? Not Suicide. No, this. I like the current Suicide Squad.
No, Suicide Squad's. I'm giving it a chance to show me, like, the Superboy thing is just throwing me off.
Right.
But I
right.
have a DC comic actually collection in my collection that I don't even think I'll revisit, and
Which
everyone
one's-
loves it. It's
which
it's
one?
it's Arkham Asylum, a series placed on.
Oh, I didn't. That was with the art was very surreal art, right? It was very weird.
It was the only way I can describe it is drippy. Like I don't know
Yeah.
how else to describe it. It's very hard to read. It's almost like I know Grant Morrison wrote it and he's an excellent writer, but I can't follow it at all. Like, I think that's how they wanted it, but it's almost like it's not even fun to read because it's so hard to figure out what's going on.
Like Grant Morrison made some great comic books, but sometimes he just fell off of the part.
Yeah.
I do like Grant Morrison, and I mean, like, I'm talking like Doom Patrol and this like old school stuff, and
The
obviously
Doom
the
Patrol,
X-Men.
the Doom Patrol show is great.
I haven't watched the show yet, but I have it. I haven't watched it yet. Grant just did Green Lantern season 1 and 2, which again was a bit weird, but the art was like the damn friggin' best. Like, no, really the damn best. Like, every page, I'm like god awful with names and numbers. Everybody knows. I don't remember the artist's name. If someone says it, I'll remember it. But like the art, every page is like is a painting. You could just like frame that. It's like so good. The story's pretty good. It's a little bit weird, but Grant's like that sometimes. But yeah, Arkham was Steve, was Arkham Asylum the one where there's just like one shots of different characters as well? Because I think I read the Mad Hatter one.
Yeah, they go to different characters in the asylum. Like Maxie Zeus has a lot to do in there, and Mad Hatter's in there.
I love Mad Hatter. They need to do something more with Mad Hatter. I thought the guy who played him in the Gotham TV show looked pretty cool.
Well, Mad Hatter's a really disturbing character if you think about it, because he abducts like women, like young girls, and what is he doing with them? Like, they never really talk about it, but 2 and 2 = 4. So yeah,
it's weird. but and then, well, I'm still with I still like the wrong Mad Hatter. I never realized that the Mad Hatter from the Adam West series that was based on the comic at the time wasn't even Jervis Tetch.
No.
Hey, Arkham.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hey guys. So Arkham is like super Batman mega
Yeah.
expert.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you like? Did you read Batman the Detective issue whatever 2 or 3 or whatever they're on?
2.
2.
Detective.
This one.
I didn't get. Oh yeah, I read that. I really liked it. Like the story so far with Infinite Frontier, I haven't had like any criticisms or anything like I would say I'm not very interested in Suicide Squad because that's not my cup of tea. Like
Yeah, it's garbage. Thank you.
what? What?
It's okay. You know what's funny?
Like,
So we got.
I'm not a Suicide Squad person, but the only reason why I read some of them because comic books usually have tie-ins and here and there. Like usually Suicide Squad could have a tie-in to like I know Infinite Frontier. I know I think issue 1's coming up very soon in June. I think.
Yeah.
So it could be have time. So that's the reason why I buy everything is because some things have tie-ins.
So I mean, I it's funny because, well, Suicide Squad's not really my thing either. It is. Steve has been a pretty devoted follower.
Yeah.
And Sean, are you into Suicide Squad, or you're kind of iffy on that, right? Or no?
Yeah, I haven't been reading the comics or anything. So
Yeah. So you're not really into so I mean, and I'm not that into it, but for some reason I'm into this one, and it's weird because maybe it's one of those things where if I'm into it, then it's not the proper Suicide Squad because I was never into the proper Suicide. Usually, when I'm weird in the sense that like if I don't like something, like I remember when I watched Blade Runner and I thought, oh, this was kind of boring, and I saw it when I was young.
Which one? The new one?
No, the old Blade Runner, the original.
Oh, yeah, the new one.
And the thing is I thought it was boring, and everyone kept saying, no, it's a great movie, and a mutual friend of ours, of Stephen and Sean's, his name is Sean, and now Sean showed it to me, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. And then people kept saying, no, it's the best, and that's his favorite movie. And I met all these people that love it so much. Then I started to question myself, thinking maybe I missed something. So then I read the book. And then I rewatched the movie, and then I loved it. And then I bought this briefcase version with all the different cuts and everything. And I've seen all the different versions. And that's how I go. Like, if everyone is saying something and I'm not seeing it, I usually question myself. And then I go back and I'm like, maybe I missed something, or I did it with 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is one of my top 10 favorite movies, which I never liked before. And I'm like, I read the book and then I watched the movie. Like, I literally read the book, watched the movie 2 more times, and then I'm like, okay, I get it now. It's awesome. And now I've seen like all these documentaries on it, that 6-hour Rob Ager breakdown of everything.
Yeah, I have to watch like a movie, I think like 2 more times to give my overall opinion, because when you watch a movie for the first time, you might like it, but like if you watch it like the second or third time, your opinion can change.
No. I only watched it 2 times. If it's trash, it's trash. That's it.
Anthony, there must be something where you didn't like it.
Like for example, Justice League. I got the DVD and burned it. Yeah.
Why would you buy the DVD? You weren't under obligation. You weren't. It's not like me where you have to buy everything. Like where
it was fine. It was $6 at Best Buy, and I burned it.
Well, I mean, I actually agree with Arkham Gaming. Like, I give my opinion. Like, a lot of these opinions I'm giving now about the DCEU is based off the initial theater watch. I have to go back and rewatch everything, because then I find that my opinion does change. It changed for X-Men. When I rewatched the 13, like I saw Dark Phoenix and I said, yeah, it's okay in the theater. J-Man loved it, and I was like, it's okay.
I don't know about Dark Phoenix.
But then I rewatched it, and I'm like, I saw what he was saying. Like, it is.
Look, there's fighting. Guys, it's about Jean Grey. She's awesome. It's also Sophie Turner.
She's not Jim. I'm sorry, but that was not the Phoenix from the comics.
I know it's not the Phoenix from the comics, but nobody's from the comics. None of those
No.
X-Men
Yeah,
movies
none
are the
of them,
right
they're all
thing.
relevant.
It's like it's their own interpretation of the comic
Yeah,
because
thank
we're not gonna really get a actual comic book interpretation, like a comic book accurate thing from comics, but we'll have like an interpretation of that aspect from the comic books.
Oh yeah, like Black Superman,
Oh.
which that doesn't.
Caleb, what's going on?
Comic book arson.
Yes, I agree.
I
Most of
agree.
them are trash.
I will rank my X-Men movies. Like I would say the first and the second. Future. What was it? X-Men First Class, Future Past, Logan, Deadpool 2, and then what else?
Well, Logan's
Mutant.
really
New
low.
Mutant might be enough. New Mutant was okay. It is what it is.
The Wolverine. The Wolverine was awesome, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
Wolverine
I love that
franchise.
movie.
The PG-13. I mean, people say they cannot do a PG-13 Wolverine, but they did one in 2013. They made the
Yep.
last one R-rated.
It depends on the character too, because like I remember, I think they did Deadpool for PG-13 was
Yeah.
not good.
No, well,
That was a
that's not
joke.
Deadpool. That was the Fox interfering with X-Men Origins. That was just.
No, they did a Deadpool. The
Yeah,
Once Upon a
the
Time in
holiday
Deadpool.
one. Yeah,
The
Oh,
holiday.
yeah, well,
Deadpool.
that was Disney. That
was just being
Disney and
silliness.
Fox.
that was
And,
part 2,
Yeah.
right? Recut with
Recut.
Fred
Yeah,
Savage.
Apocalypse
Yeah.
trash.
It
Yeah.
is trash. That's
Yeah.
a trash movie.
It's one of the worst ones.
But Sophie Turner's in it, so there's some good parts to it.
Sophie Turner's a bitch.
Them wandering around.
Oh
the
my
malls.
God, Anthony, you're looking to be booted.
I'm playing. The thing is, okay, Jennifer Lawrence, I'm sorry, but she's a bum. Listen, but every time I see her, I'm gonna do this. Every time when she did Mystique in the first class, I was like, okay, you good job. And then you did Mystique. And it's like she just gave up with the character. She gave up with the give up. She didn't give a f about the cast. She didn't even care about the story. She only was there to get paid her whatever money she was getting paid and stuff like
Money,
that.
money,
Like, she
money,
just didn't give a f
money.
about, you know. She
And-
just didn't care.
Jennifer Lawrence became less.
But if she becomes Sue Storms, I will hang myself up. Like
Oh, no,
on
she
some
won't.
real shit. I swear, Kevin, if you're listening to this, please don't. No. Like Kevin, like thank you. That please no. Like
It'll
Jennifer
probably
Lawrence,
be
oh my
Emily's
God.
one. She's probably just not able to say anything right now.
Like you could tell she was like, oh yeah, she was looking around her like, well, you could tell when the actor's lying when they're looking around the house, literally. Like, come on. Oh yeah, she musty. Yeah, I agree with Caleb. Yeah.
What is that? Like, oh my God.
See, I've never heard that.
Yeah. Oh man, like
She wasn't my favorite as Mystique. I feel like the
No.
the
favorite
first,
characters.
the girl. I forgot what was her name. The girl who played in the X-Men movies.
Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's great.
She, oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
Yeah,
she's
she
great.
was awesome.
Oh man, that was a great cast for Mystique, man.
It was trash.
Yeah,
trash.
Truth. Your first word was no. Thank you.
It could have been trash. It's like
No, it was not trash. It just like it's just I don't know. Like if you're doing like maybe
Hey,
like
pal.
Bell, the number one hater.
Bell Anthony thinks stuff is trash. Just so
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
He always thinks
Yeah.
that.
Like it just left like yes, that garbage can probably stink like Joss Whedon. And
Oh my God, poor Whedon.
yeah, man.
Josh Whedon.
TJ, what's going on?
Pause.
Pause. Oh, are we pausing? No, my internet looks good, I think. It's
Wow.
rude, mean, diva. Whoa.
Well,
That's
I
a
can
big
say
surprise.
is it bottom?
Yeah, Bell, if you don't shut the yeah, Bell. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I finally found this, guys, just because people were asking about this earlier.
Which one?
This is the movie poster warehouse.
Yeah.
So this isn't Canadian, but so it'll say original. So if it says original, that's an original proper
How
poster.
much it cost? $40?
So it depends on which one you want. So you can go scroll down. So if you wanted Spider-Man, like Steve has this one.
I need the original.
Original of which part? Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, well, every spider.
That's gonna go up.
They make multiple sheets.
They make multiple. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
one,
have
I kind
this
of
one.
wait. Time out. That poster look garbage. No, it's not.
The middle one,
The second one.
This
What
one
kind
here?
of
That's
garbage is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends. See, this one is 48 by 70 inches. It's huge.
Yeah. And it's
27
folded,
by
so you see
40.
the lines.
Yeah, that's how they couldn't roll those. They're too big. This
Yeah.
one here.
They look
this
like a
one
stunt double. They don't even look like Toby.
Here, yeah. This is it says reprint, right? So you got to be careful.
Oh.
Like it'll say original. So this may look weird on the screen, but actually it might. I can't tell if it's double-sided or not.
Oh, it's $33 in Canadian.
It'll say double-sided.
This is
It's not
$100
double-sided.
Canadian.
So I
$100.
think how much is the United States? I think it's cheap, right? Like, well,
So for you, it's probably like 70
is
bucks
like
or something.
38
70? Oh, that's
cents
not that bad.
US.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so I've got that one. And then
Yeah, because
like,
my original Tobey Maguire poster just like it just broke. Like it just like tore down in pieces.
That's the
oh,
one I
I'm
have.
sorry. This is the one I have.
That one look dope. I ain't gonna.
I have the
lie.
one beside it.
And and Steve's got the one. I've got this one.
That one
Yeah.
look dope. That one look dope.
It's really nice. And Steve's got this one, which is right next to it, with
Yeah.
the two of them swinging. Or you know what? I'm liar. No, mine says Destiny on the back. This is the one I have.
Oh, the dust.
Mm.
It says Destiny. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
if
it.
you look at back, like I don't think Sony make like 4K HD whatever for Spider-Man anymore.
I don't know. Like,
4K copy for like Toby versions of Spider. Like, in my opinion, Sony should do like make a collector edition of
Smallville
every Spider-Man movie.
Smallville comics. Oh dear, no, there were some Smallville comics I never read.
There
Oh,
were.
Smallville
and-
comics are great.
Your
Like,
favorite Spider-Man franchise?
Well, the Spider-Man 2 is one of my favorite superhero movies ever.
I say Toby, and that's it.
And that's it. Toby, yeah, I agree. Panel. I mean, do we all think Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like the best
Yeah.
movie franchise right now for me is Tobey Maguire.
Toby.
Because
Yeah.
it's recognizably the world of Spider-Man as well as being Spider-Man. It's like it's the Daily Bugle, it's J.
Yeah.
Jonah Jameson, it's like, Aunt May looking like an old woman and not a
Yeah.
MILF,
Right.
it's Spider-Man as I remember it, so
Right.
it's the best one. What?
All right. Well, there you
It's
go.
true.
Like
isn't it?
with okay, so with Toby version of Spider-Man, he was like a 30-year-old virgin, like a 30-year-old
Truth.
guy.
What's going on, dude?
Oh, you heard Toby, the Toby lover.
Toby Lover. Yeah.
You know who's a
I'm a
Toby
Toby
lover?
simp. I'm not gonna lie. I love my Toby Maguire, bro.
You should get one of these. You should get one of these posters.
I think Truth have a Toby poster, don't you?
I
What's
don't know.
I had one like
I've
back in the
never
day
seen that.
when Spider-Man 2 came out.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
some of these
face
are-
one, I'm sorry, but
I had that one, the one with Mary Jane. I had that one.
That's the
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love that one.
Steve has that. Yeah. He
what
likes
kind
that
of
one.
that poster with Doc Ock? That should look like trash. Oh.
The doc? Oh yeah. That's not a poster. That is.
Yeah.
That's a film still.
It's like So it's.
They
It's like
should
a
have a
reprint.
poster of Doc Ock.
That's
I don't know where
garbage.
it
They
is.
do.
Mm.
This site doesn't have it. It's sold out. It's impossible to get Doc Ock.
Oh, Spider-Man 3, the worst. Oh, Jesus.
I still bought a poster from it though.
It's cool to have the black costume Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool
Why,
though.
why is
Yeah.
Tom Holland on the top?
And that's the
I mean,
Trash
I
Holland.
I know. It's like,
Disgusting.
like this is why I hate like Tom Holland is okay actor, but like when it comes to Spider-Man, it's just like I don't know. Like Sony just have too much control.
He's
for
not
fucking Spider-Man.
like he's not very good Spider-Man. I consider him like Iron Man Jr.
This movie. My father showed me this shit. Oh.
I've got so Steve. Last time we went to Reposter Warehouse, he picked me up this poster.
Yeah.
That look like, that's a cool poster. I don't know.
That's
It's
a really
cool.
nice poster.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Was I mean,
It's like an Indiana Jones kind of
Jasper,
ripoff. But
what
Indiana
is that?
Jones,
Alan Quatermain.
it's Alan Quatermain.
it's a ripoff of Indiana Jones, I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
sort of.
It's sort of because Alan
The
Quatermain
movie is a ripoff of
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, but
Jones.
Indiana Jones is a ripoff of the original Alan Quatermain books
Quatermain.
from like the 30s.
Yeah.
so those are old books.
Yeah.
And King Solomon's Mines, that was the first
Yep.
of these sort of books with Alan Quatermain, who's a hunter. Now, Alan Quatermain was in
Bell,
The Last Roll, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, played by Sean Connery in his final.
Yeah.
Sean Connery is the GOAT. Sean Connery.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is awesome.
He's the best James Bond in my opinion.
Yeah, he is the best James Bond too.
What do you think, Truth? Who's the best James Bond, Truth?
Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Connery. Yeah. Like Daniel Gray might be third on my list.
I really
Second,
like
it
Daniel
depends.
Craig. He's very good.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Don't you me put
Pierce
Tobey
Brosnan
Maguire-
is my close second.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like like I'm not a James Bond person. I have tons of James Bond collectibles now. I have like some of the cars. I have like a poster. I've read almost every book now. I'm only like 2 or 3 behind. I've like literally all but 2 books, I think.
Oh yeah.
And,
yeah.
I've seen every movie, but I did not grow up with any James Bond. Like
Mhm.
Steve and Sean grew up with Roger Moore in the theater. I never saw, but the first one I saw in the theater was
Roger
Daniel
Moore
Craig.
was in what? In the 60s or 70s?
I would say
70s and
70s to 80s.
70s and 80s? Oh. Well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So I think Sean Connery is the best.
Mhm.
My favorite Bond movie is either Thunderball or On Her Majesty's Secret Service, but I think Roger Moore, when I feel like watching a fun movie, I put For Your Eyes Only, or I'll put maybe Octopussy or Moonraker. Or
What
something
about
like
the one that Daniel Gray did, the first one? That was good, in my opinion. It was
Casino Royale?
great. Yeah.
That was
Oh, I
pretty
love
good.
that.
Like the
they-
action in that movie was like, damn, Daniel Gray, you could do that?
Yeah, it had that parkour stuff in the beginning too, right? Oh,
Yes.
was that-
The
was that
last
the
3
Casino
minutes
Royale?
sort of dragged a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
it did. Yeah, with him and the girl.
I'm
They
waiting for
have
the
to.
for the fourth one, No Time to Die, but fuck you,
Yeah,
Sony,
like
stop
I
pushing it.
really just put it on digital or something.
Oh,
I'm
put on
serious.
Disney Plus.
I'll buy
Damn.
anyway.
We're gonna die before it comes out.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why it's
At
called
this
No
rate,
Time to
it-
Die.
Forgive me.
It's true.
Like,
Freaking-
Sony knows that we're in a pandemic. It's not gonna make a lot of money. It is what it is. Like, no.
So
I feel like it will. We will eventually see it. When was it delayed to?
November.
November.
Oh, November. Because I know by me movie theaters are open and everything's open at 100% capacity. So like
Yo, Joe
We have
Biden-
nothing here. We have nothing. We
Yeah.
are totally without.
Over here is closed. I believe it's closed. The movie theaters.
no, New York and New Jersey, everything opens on 19th.
Oh wow.
Oh, not us. We just got an extended closure announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the you see the president doesn't care.
Goddamn.
See, that's a good poster.
Oh, yeah.
That's
how you do a
Oh,
poster.
yo.
Show the Thunderball one, man. That's my
My
favorite.
Thunderball's my favorite.
Thunderbolt one is okay.
Okay. I
You
like
can't make
this
posters
one.
like that anymore.
Oh yeah.
No,
definitely,
man.
no.
And, like, the artist here is
people will
great,
cancel
so-
the poster. That's the thing. They will cancel culture. You
Oh,
know?
this
Of
is the
course.
book.
They'll cancel them real quick.
yeah, they cancel. it.
Thunderball book, yeah.
No.
The original.
That's
Like
the original
posters
book.
back in the day, like you could show girls booty and shit, but now you can't. It just
Yeah, like this is awesome.
well now if you made that poster right now, you'd be like, oh, that shit look trash, cancel.
That's all I know.
Look up, look down, look out.
Look
That's
out.
awesome, man.
You know what's a good one?
Oh, facts.
Oh yeah.
Night of the Demons.
I
Well, that's the poster right there.
I don't
So
remember
I actually have this poster.
Yeah.
It is
very
awesome.
cool.
The full proper.
that look
length.
cool. I ain't gonna lie. That's
This is like a cool movie. She's awesome.
oh, look,
this
wait,
is-
they got the 4K DVD. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a cool movie. Then they remade it, and it's a.
I never
Uh,
saw the remake.
Stop remaking movies. Like stop. it with that shit.
I know.
Like Richard Donner's doing Lethal Weapon 5, which they're gonna be a
Like
horror
it's the
Come
same
on.
reason with
like
making cartoons to live action.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like well, what's next? They're gonna make. I know they made a Lion King. Like I somewhat liked it. It just didn't look very good. But
Yeah,
like
I mean, there's no need for it.
certain things. Like I hope I don't jinx it, but like I feel like Disney is going to make a Mickey Mouse live action movie.
Oh no, just if you,
That'd be
Frank
weird.
Valeria.
They've never made
no,
an animated
no,
movie.
they
really.
only do live action movies to the like 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, 90s, and that's it.
What do you guys think of Franklin Valeria? I don't know. I don't
Too
think they should
soon.
be in the first movie. That'd be
Too
weird.
That would be the most weird cast that Marvel have ever done in history.
Fox was gonna do that leading up to the purchase. They were gonna do just a Fantastic Four movie with the kids.
No,
And
gosh.
that was one of the things they announced
You know the
just
thing.
before they got purchased.
You know the thing was gonna show up in Deadpool 2, but well, I forgot what the director of Dark Fate. It was not James
Whoa.
Cameron. What was his name is
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Caleb.
I hate well he's a how you call it, Andrew Garfield lover. But I'm okay with it. Everybody had the different Spider-Man, so that's what it is.
True
Like for
left.
little kids,
Truth
it's
is-
Tom
truth
Holland.
left.
For older
The
generation,
comment,
I'm gonna go find Caleb now.
Caleb,
That's
Truth
enough.
is after you. He just left to go find Caleb.
Oh my god.
Run.
oh my god.
Josh Allen. Yeah, I don't think they should do.
So
I don't think they
here's
should
the
do that.
thing. What they should do to be different from recent adaptations is make it good. Fantastic.
That's not how fate and
Fantastic
Kevin
Four movie.
Feige. Like Kevin Feige, bro. I remember back in the day when he did an interview in the first Avengers. Like, what do you think of that was second Avenger movies? Yeah, second Avenger. What do you think of the Fantastic Four? He's like, yeah, that movie is how you say politely, it's not very good.
No.
Like, yeah, that's what he said. Like, and that's the reason why he won Fantastic Four in the MCU, because he would do them right. He would treat them with the right respect. You know, the Ant-Man director was gonna do Fantastic Four back in the 2000s. It was gonna be, I forgot, like a 60 piece or 70s. Like, you know how, but like I would like, hey, you know, very well. I just hope Kevin Feige do justice for the Fantastic Four.
We need someone to do a good adaptation of them and do Doom properly, like for the love of God.
Yeah, we talked about that one.
I was talking with the the first.
I'm really worried about Wolverine because, like, in my eyes, could be no one else to. You can't really replace Hugh Jackman because he is Wolverine. Like,
they have to because they need that character.
He's like,
Yeah, they'll do.
perfect.
We've seen it happen now several times with other characters.
You know,
so I know that it's hard to think of because he played it for like, God, probably almost 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to understand, like when we're talking about just James Bond, when Sean Connery was done, it was like, oh well, that's it. Like, there's no more James Bond movies. It's over now.
No, not really. That's like, fuck you. We're making more.
And they're like, we're making more, right?
We want to make money.
My husband, I'm not sure who she was referring
Oh,
to.
she's
there.
talking about
Toby.
She's talking about True.
Ant-Man
May
should be
shouldn't
a
be
middle.
a-
I agree.
Yeah, True.
Please
Are you
don't.
coming back? I don't think. He said his KFC Wi-Fi.
I think he's done. I think he's done.
Sean was just tracking down
Like-
Kevin Smith to beat him up.
Trash Colin.
Oh man, Kevin Smith.
Flip-
Spider-Man
Fucking-
Lotus.
No, what's Spider-Man Lotus?
It's a fan film.
Is that
Oh.
a different Coca-Cola?
It's sorry for the ad here.
Is this?
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah.
Coke Zero.
What? You guys don't have that in the states?
No, we don't. We don't have
Oh.
different Coca-Colas.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, what kind
Oh,
of
Coke
Coca-Cola?
Zero?
Guys?
You don't have it?
No,
You must have
I don't
that.
know.
You're
I have
joking.
Coke Zero.
We don't. Yeah, well, Coke Zero, yes, but like Coke, like Coca-Cola, and I don't remember the and probably
You don't
also
have
some more
Coca-Cola?
We don't. For us, vanilla Coke and cherry Coke is really hard to find. You can only find.
Oh yeah,
it
we don't
in
have that.
stores.
We don't have
It's
that. That's
seasonal.
not there.
They discontinued a lot of that stuff
Yeah.
when the pandemic happened. So
Yeah.
So, well, even before
Yes.
that, James
No,
Bond
no,
cars
no,
are
no,
awesome. I have
Caleb, we
three
have-
cars.
it's true.
No, Caleb, I know we have Coca-Cola, we have Coke, we have Coke Zero, but we don't. I don't. I know we have Coca-Cola. Caleb, that's what you said.
Yeah.
So,
But like,
Okay.
there's like the different types of Coca-Cola. Yeah, we don't have it here.
We used to have cherry Coke Zero, just before the pandemic, and that got I don't see it anymore.
I thought, but the Coca-Cola company just cancel everything they made.
Yes.
I feel
Yeah,
like
so I have 3 of the Bond cars. I have 2 cars. I have the Aston Martin, the green one, and I have Contessa Teresa, whatever. I have her car from
I'm a
On Her
buy.
Majesty's.
I have 2.
I'm gonna buy the James Bond watch. I'm gonna buy that watch.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
What cars do you have? Which cars, Steve? Like the bigger
I
ones,
have
or
the
purchased
Hot
it.
Wheels cars.
the Hot Wheels versions? Oh yeah, okay.
So I have the silver Aston Martin from Goldfinger,
Yeah,
and I have the
Lotus.
the sub.
Yeah, the
from Spy
Lotus. I think it was the sub.
Yo, how
No,
I
I've got
thought-
the bigger versions. It comes next time I'm over there. I'll show you. It comes in like this really cool glass case. And I forgot to show my collectibles. Hold on, I just got this. You guys will appreciate this. Hold on.
Yo, Gigs, how I'm smoking? I literally said we have Coke here, Coca-Cola. Just like we don't have we don't have the different versions of the Coca-Cola, like Coke or whatever.
Okay.
yeah,
So this
I
came
drink
in
soda a
today.
lot.
All
Oh,
right, this came in today. I'm
unboxing
super-
here.
It's not an unboxing.
No.
That's Harry
Oh.
Lennox.
Austin.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Austin Stoker.
And he said
Oh!
he said you're pretty fancy, Jason.
How much you spend? How much you spend on that?
100.
100? Jesus.
But I love Austin Stoker.
I mean,
He's so cool. I'm getting goosebumps. I absolutely love Bishop in Assault on. I know everyone loves Napoleon, and he's awesome.
Yeah.
But Bishop, when he's sitting there and the siege is happening, and he just looks around, he's like, "This is a siege." He's like, "It's a goddamn siege." And he's like,
oh yeah.
and he's like, "This can't happen. Not in the middle of a city. Not today." You know. And then Napoleon's like, "Let's pinch each other and we'll wake up." He's like, "There's been gunfire here for a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I
Oh,
can't believe no one heard it." Oh, I love everything he says.
Truth say the remake was hot juice.
Oh, so garbage. The remake of that was.
Well, yo,
so
the
bad.
Hollywood needs to stop remaking shit. Stop it.
Certain things they shouldn't remake really because like it's just not necessary.
Like
For
how
Eyes
fun
Only
when
Stick.
Dead like
For
Dead
Eyes
on the
Only.
Dead. Yeah.
Oh no way. Toby is dying. No way.
Oh my gosh.
That
Here we
won't
go.
happen.
Yeah, people think that his Spider-Man's gonna die.
Don't
Yeah,
be
that's the big
retarded
rumor,
because
eh?
how the fuck he's gonna show up in Doctor Strange 2? That wouldn't make sense. So yeah.
I don't know, like
He's
it'll
not-
piss a
he's
lot of
not
people
gonna
off.
die.
That's what I do.
He's not gonna
You
die.
can't push that.
Dr. Doom needs to have his magic. Yes, I agree with that.
Hey, but the thing with
Wi-Fi
Doctor Doom,
through-
like the
Pirate
costume,
Wolverine.
like need to come out. Like I just like so far MCU has making comic accurate suits, which I'm surprised lately. So like yeah.
I would like to see us like an actually short Wolverine instead of like a 6'4" Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna
I'm
happen.
sorry. I
Yeah.
don't think if I go like really a 5'7" Wolverine, that just ace. No, I just seem retarded.
Where's
like,
the short representation?
Yeah.
Like, hell no, man. Bro, if Kevin Feige casts a 5'9" Wolverine actor, he will get canceled in 2 minutes. I'm just telling you the fact.
It's
How
just
do you
can't
think-
come across- Yes.
Like,
I think
yeah,
they
no,
are
I'm
going to
sorry.
introduce the
Yeah.
X-Men.
Spider-Man
Like,
Blue is Spider-Man Blue is excellent, man. Spider-Man Blue is like a very emotional story, which I didn't expect when I read it.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
I know we have
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, bro. Nah.
Are you
You homeless, you bitch.
Next time I'll cover the can or something. I know it's gonna spark something.
You know why he was calling Jennifer Lawrence a bum? Because he saw her.
You saw her on the streets. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
My cousin got an autograph of Jennifer.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
It's too
It is
hard.
hard to find. Steve usually finds it. So whenever I go to Steve's place for movies, I drink
But
it
no,
there.
Steve buys it from online. That's what he does. Not buy.
I don't know where do you get where's your supply? Who's your supplier?
Ginger Ale, Tropicana's. Yeah.
Yeah, Ginger Ale's nice. Tropicana's good too.
Yeah.
He's lost so much weight because of it. Yeah. I lost
Soda's
110 pounds. Watch my old
Soda-
videos.
Like
Soda's
drinking,
just good to
like drinking
drink.
soda is not good for your health. Like it's just
If I lost
Mm.
weight, I'd die.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Sean's very skinny. You can't tell with that beard.
Coffee
When's
messes up your
Hey,
teeth.
Sean, when's that beard? When's your Steve and Sean have the same birthday or very close, like a day apart? When's that beard going, Sean?
Well, I don't know anymore because I think I can renew my license without taking a new picture.
Oh, you
So-
bastard!
No,
we were waiting for the
I don't
beard
know,
to
man.
go.
If you need, you need.
But summer's
Are you-
coming. If it's super hot, I'll probably shave it.
Are you listed as having corrective lenses
Um,
on your driver's
I
license?
have to be.
Then you can't do it online. I got nailed for the same thing.
Well, let me see if
Oh.
I am or not.
Mine's not
Yeah,
till next year.
I have to be. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
the
able
remake was
to like
terrible.
get my license. I didn't have to take a picture. I just I think during the pandemic, I was able to send my driver's license over and it came back to me, and I didn't have to take no pictures or anything.
Doctor Doom versus
Nice.
Doctor Fate. I don't know.
I don't know if they still do that, and they possibly can.
What do you think,
That is a
J-Man?
hard one because they both. Oh man.
I always
Who can
pick the-
outsmart the other? Doesn't matter might or like Dr. Fate's like godlike
Oh,
powers.
you're not listening to the instructions.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not in the chat, man.
Oh,
No,
chat.
no.
Sorry,
People in the
Tom,
chat,
I
not
always
us.
I usually pick the DC people versus the Marvel people. One of our mutual friends once said to me, it stuck with me. And he said this like literally 20 years ago. He's like, he always felt that the DC characters were always on a little bit of another level compared to the
Yeah.
Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Like the strongest Marvel character is not better than Superman or whatever. It's
Right.
like that, and that stuck with me. And also the DC characters, most of them predate the Marvel character versions,
Yeah.
and I always go with a respect thing. Like Batman beats Captain America, Superman beats Hulk or Thor or whoever he's, you know.
That's kind of obvious.
I
with
think
that.
the only person that will last is Wolverine or Deadpool because it's just immortal.
But I don't know,
Yeah.
who's the Wolverine equivalent though.
That is a
Yeah.
good question.
There isn't anyone
I
really.
mean, you could put
characters have
Wolverine.
chips on
You
their
could put
shoulders, so-
Wolverine against Batman.
No,
Like,
See, this is a hard one too because
Because if you put each Marvel character against, like, it's not fair. Like, they all got, like, every DC characters are metahumans. They got powers. So, like, it's just not.
I think Dr. Fate would win. That's just my preference.
yeah, that's why I think
Uh,
Dr. Fate would win. That's
Yeah.
what-
It's
Yeah.
kind of obvious. Like when I think of like Marvel and DC characters, is like DC characters are all on a higher level with certain are a higher level than Marvel characters. When I think of Doctor Fate is a magical character, and like I feel like Doctor Fate would defeat Doctor Doom. Like he wouldn't have a chance.
Unless you put him against Doctor Strange, and that's a whole different level.
Yeah, that would be different. Like
Yeah.
this is not competition, really.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm trying to even picture like Dr. Fate would probably just like enclose him in one of those yellow inks, and that would be it. Like I don't know what Doctor Doom's magical powers are.
they're
But
pretty
Dr.
good.
And Dr. Fate could just put him in another dimension if he wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, like
he could
open
put him
portal,
in hell,
throw
and
him
he
out there.
just died.
Oh, bye.
Yeah,
Nice. So-
I have to go with Dr. Fate as well, only because Doctor Doom, like most Marvel characters, as I said before, has a chip on his shoulder. In that, no matter how powerful he is in sorcery or in other
Yeah,
things like
that's
this
not fair.
technology, he's gonna trip himself up somehow, and
Yeah.
Dr. Fate's gonna defeat him because he's just more focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Toby's dying to introduce Miles Morales. I hope that doesn't happen.
No.
It's not confirmed. Doctor Strange, Anthony. Okay, so I gotta see Anthony. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see. We're like,
I don't know what the fuck.
yes, I was 305 plus something pounds. Now I'm under 200. It took 2 years. 2 years to lose 110 pounds. Wonder Woman, yay! Yeah, Wonder Woman is the best. Of course. Batman versus Reed Richards. Batman. No, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just the thing to
The
me is
only the weakness to Reed Richards if you kill his girl, and that's it.
Like Reed Richards is super high level mega intelligence. He'll make something.
Yeah.
You know, but like that's a weird combination because
he's
Batman
like,
is not the same.
You compare
He's-
him with Ralph Dibny, like what is Ralph Dibny?
Elongated Man,
Yes, like or
Mm.
what is the other one? There's two versions of
Plastic Man.
yeah, or Plastic Man and stuff like that. You
I don't think Plastic Man can die.
yeah, Plastic Man could die
No.
easily.
How?
Like I feel like Batman would be him. Like he could just freeze him basically.
Yeah, Reed Richards is analytically smart, but he's not wise. He's not like
Mhm.
super. He's not that equal in
Yeah.
wisdom, right? So
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
when
like, he can
that's-
build a machine, but you know,
Yeah.
I've said this before. Pitting anyone against Batman is problematic because Batman's not. You're not going to like sneak up on Batman.
Right.
Batman will hear you. He will escape. He will find out who you are. He will fight you on his terms, and he will beat you. Batman is
Yeah.
arguably one of the most like undefeatable characters in comics.
Unless
Yeah,
if you stab him in the heart, and that's it.
Yeah, like
How are you gonna
Batman,
get
like
there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna get there. Yeah, facts.
he always has a plan. He always has contingency plans.
Right.
He defeated the whole Justice League.
Yeah.
With the Babel protocol. If they ever went against the world, if they ever turned evil, like you. I would say Batman. If Batman ever went against Marvel, Batman would still win.
It's impossible because if you guys have, I don't know if you've read or watched Justice League Doom, the Batman animated movie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I did.
Like that whole thing was Batman had a contingency plan for every Justice League member, and Bane found it, and he actually figured out a way to go against his own contingency plans.
Right. Like you, that's what, like you can't. Right. You can't. Yeah. When they relaunched Justice League and it was them fighting the White Martians, I don't remember when that was. It was before 52.
Yeah.
It was when they relaunched it before the last time they relaunched every time. And like literally, they caught all the heroes and they didn't catch Batman. And the Martians were like, "Well, Batman's just a human. Who cares?" And you're like, "Hello." And literally, Batman screwed them over. He released Superman and Wonder Woman, and once you release Superman and Wonder Woman, it's over because now you have the three of them, and it's just like it was like they defeated all the White Martians. You're like, okay, Batman is like, yeah, he's very undefeatable. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Unless if you put the Hulk versus Batman,
Batman would totally win against Tony Stark. Where he's smoking, Caleb.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Terrific, yeah, the new Mr. Terrific is like a tech guy too, right? So like. The old Mr. Terrific was like.
Would he beat Mr. Fantastic? That's a question. I don't know about that.
It'd be tough. I don't know. This is a weird. This is a weird match too.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Shit. Yeah.
Mr.
It's like I don't know because like Mr. Fantastic is so smart, but like, I mean, I don't know. Can Mr. Terrific make something? I mean,
I don't know that much about the character, but he's like, Mr. Terrific is very smart. Like, I feel like with matching DC and Marvel characters, like I feel like a lot of DC characters have a higher like IQ and stuff like that, and they have like an advantage over the Marvel characters, and they be able to beat them. Like I feel like the DC characters are at another level with Marvel. And
they're meta-humans.
It depends on the character too, but Mr. Terrific. He would be able to beat him. Like it's like DC in general has a better like higher like they're just in a higher level.
Yeah, the smartest DC guy is way smarter than the smartest Marvel guy is what he's trying to say.
It'd be hard for me to say just because I don't know enough about Mr. Terrific to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he could beat Mr. Fantastic.
Hell no, Mr. Fantastic got powers.
Yeah, he's got powers too, right?
Yeah, Mr. Terrific is a trash character. Never heard of.
No, Mr. Terrific is great.
Yeah. He's
a very good character. I just don't know that much about him.
You see, Caleb, the problem I have is that Batman with no prep time, if he sees Captain America or Deathstroke coming after him, He's going to take the smoke pellets out of his belt. He's going to throw them. He's going to retreat. He's going to come back when it's on his terms. Batman is to me like a ninja. A ninja doesn't fight you on your terms. He fights you on his terms.
Batman would totally be win. I would say Batman would win against Captain America. Like how I see it, like Captain America has
the thing is with Cap, like he's strong.
He has a serum and he has a shield. But what Captain America doesn't have is Batman has tons of training. Like he's not one of those people like Tony Stark that needs the armor. He doesn't need the armor. He has all the fighting skills and everything he learned and everything like that. Like if you put a toe-to-toe battle with Tony Stark and Batman, Batman would win. Without the armor, with Tony Stark.
That's not fair though. Tony Stark is a pussy.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne versus Tony Stark. To Arkham's point, like Bruce Wayne is always Batman. Tony Stark isn't Iron Man until he gets in the suit. So
yeah.
Bruce Wayne's winning that one 100%.
Look, and Steve, you said this. Like the no prep time is a non-issue because if Batman's not prepped, he's gonna back off and he'll come prepped.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like he's gonna be prepped in some way. Batman is always prepared for a situation that he would be unprepared for, which is to say
Batman fought the Predator in the comics. He fought the alien in the comics. He fought
like whatever the situation is. Batman is like no matter what the situation is with Batman, Batman's gonna always be 10 steps ahead. No matter what, it could be unknown opponent. He's always gonna be prepared because like there could be like unknown threats.
Oh yeah, bro, I agree with that one. Yeah.
And Batman always preps before something's gonna come because he knows things always happen and there's always gonna be bad guys. So
I think the fair one will be Hawkeye versus Green Arrow. That's the only one you could do.
Green Arrow would win because Hawkeye is technically deaf.
Well, to be honest, like
they never talk about that.
Like to be honest,
Hawkeye has hard hearing. He's hard of hearing. They don't really discuss it that much in any other mediums. I don't know if he still is hard of hearing because I haven't read any modern Hawkeye, but old Hawkeye. Remember Sean?
They barely touch on that. It's weird because I don't even know. Like I don't even know if writers even know that sometimes. Like,
yeah, because it's a thing. Like Hawkeye, hard of hearing. Let me see when that appeared.
Like like in the comics, for now they don't address that. Oh, they took that shit out. They
in Avengers they never addressed that. Like in the
they took that out.
Silver Age Avengers.
Without that, I think Green Arrow and Hawkeye will be a long ass fight. Like
so I'm researching it now. I can share it. So it says fans of Hawkeye character know that in the print versions of Marvel Comics, Hawkeye first lost hearing in 1982.
Yeah.
And this is when I'm reading it, right? Like this is because Hawkeye's one of my boys from
back in the day, but now he doesn't have it.
They took that.
It's like they retconned that.
Like you can use that. Like
they brought it back in 2014 though. It's saying the detail was written out, but in 2014 it was reintroduced during a fight when a gunshot left Hawkeye with serious hearing damage. But whatever.
Yeah,
I would say Lex Luthor.
Luthor would win.
Lex Luthor would
he would be the attacker, really.
Yeah.
Well, Lex Luthor is ruthless, right? Like,
oh yeah,
he would just I don't know. He would come in with like he wouldn't just come in with his suit. He would come in with like a whole bunch of things.
I think like Lex Luthor wins. Yeah, of course.
It's a victor. Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Joker
and Zemo. Joker, I think wins.
Joker. I think Joker and
exactly
Zemo become best friends.
Intelligence wise, like Mr. Fantastic. I think Mr. Fantastic might be smart if you're referring to that.
He's smarter than Tony Stark.
And I would say Mr. Fantastic is smarter than Tony Stark as well. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, so
I think in all versions, Lex Luthor would still win, unless you're talking about Gene Hackman. But like, are you saying Gene Hackman versus what's his name? Robert Downey Jr.
I think
that wouldn't make sense, right? Like, because they're different portrayals. what we're thinking about the character in his most known version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so it's like the ideal Lex Luthor versus the ideal Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in general, exactly. Yeah. Oh, who's Barda's
Scott
husband?
Free.
Yeah, Mr.
Scott Free,
Miracle. Right?
Mr. Miracle.
Mr.
Uh,
Miracle.
Yeah, Mr. Miracle.
Miracle.
They were going to do him in a garbage. How you call it?
Adam.
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 Adam versus Ant-Man. Oh, that's a hard one. They both have strength powers.
No, but
Adam.
Adam can really, really shrink really tiny and go through like energy.
And
Like,
Endgame, they have like an Endgame. They have like a Infinity War. Infinity War. They have like a Comstock. Like they were talking about how Ant-Man, like the Russo brother wanted Ant-Man to go through Thanos' body and through his
Yes.
ass.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like,
I mean,
really?
Ant-Man, like, yeah.
Ant-Man can
Yeah,
go
like,
so
really?
far. Adam can go down.
Adam is crazy.
Yeah.
Plastic
Yeah.
Man could kill probably everybody
Adam
because
is
you
a
can't do
great
anything to him.
character.
Guy with the
Bald guy
full
with the ball shirt. Yep.
There you go.
Thanos
Mr. Miracle versus Thanos.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess Thanos.
Deathstroke. Do you know?
I don't know enough about
That
Mr.
is a hard one because Deadpool could grow his head back.
Yeah,
could
that's
grow
why
Giving
it's
Deadpool
hard.
that one. I'm
Yeah.
giving Deadpool that.
I like Deathstroke better than Deadpool as a character, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
still
Deathstroke.
say
They both.
Deadpool in a
Yeah, I
fight.
agree.
Yeah, I think Deadpool would win.
just keep growing back his frigging arms though.
Yeah,
And
yeah, you can't
Yeah.
kill him.
Yeah.
Like if Deathstroke explode on Deadpool arm. Oh,
Yeah, he
damn, that's
is.
fucked
He
up.
is. That's okay.
Sentry
Superman
versus
beats everybody there
Superman.
is.
Yeah, everybody.
Anybody who says Superman versus something, Superman wins. That's just like my standard opinion on anything.
I think Sentry,
Superman would
gotta get it.
destroy
I
the
don't know.
Marvel universe.
Yeah. And then Batman is probably number 2 for almost anything. And then Wonder Woman's probably number 3. And then after that, we can discuss it.
Yeah.
It's like Superman versus everybody, Superman wins. Batman versus everybody except Superman, Batman wins.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman versus anybody except for Batman and Superman
Yeah.
wins. Sentry's a cool character. That was
Nightwing all down. Sorry.
Yeah, Nightwing. I love
Nightwing
but I don't
versus
know.
Spider-Man. That is a good
No.
one.
That's tough.
Nightwing is trained by the best. Spider-Man had to learn his
Yeah.
skills.
So you're saying Nightwing?
Yeah.
Nightwing.
Yeah. Nightwing's trained by the best of the best. So
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about Winter Soldier, then that's a good. Then they will both last for a long time.
yeah.
That's a tough one. Batman fought Ninja Turtles. Yes.
Yeah.
You did fight the Ninja Turtles. I have that cartoon on my thing.
Okay.
Everyone likes Green
Green
Arrow's
Arrow all day.
Yeah. Batman vs.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. That's hard. I don't think
I
it's
want to
as
see
easy
that
to...
live action. Give me a live action movie and then
No.
movies.
Nightwing is about as close to Batman as you can get without being Batman. So
All right.
To
okay.
be honest, in Titans, he say fuck Batman.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, but they're changing that now, so that's all.
Yeah, the
I'm
retcon. They're
an 80s
retcon
kid.
that. It doesn't count anymore. It doesn't count.
Yeah. Yeah, they retcon it. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Ray,
Even in the MCU, oh man.
You could be a good doctor. You could be.
Man, Dollar Stores is the best description.
I'm gonna say Lex Luthor can kick Shuri's ass.
Yeah.
I don't care about Shuri. I know people. I mean, she was okay, I guess. Ryan, what's up? Okay. I know. Oh, nice. Oh, you're editing. Nice. Yeah, you're a movie guy. Superman. Wins.
Superman.
Oh.
Hey, Skept, what's going on? It said less than 24 hours. Oh, I don't know. I set up a whole bunch of live streams. I'm shutting it down in like 5 minutes. Actually, I'm shutting it down in a minute. Talking about earlier, nerds. Caleb, what's going on? Oh, it's okay, dude. We're still around. Hey, what's good? What's going on, Dr. Manhattan? This is Jean Grey.
If he probably be talking like a crazy ass.
I like Jean Grey better, but Dr. Manhattan.
Jean Grey versus Dr. Manhattan. That is
Dr. Manhattan could just.
If you talk about the Phoenix Force, then it's Dr. Manhattan.
I still think Dr.
Manhattan. I think Dr. Manhattan versus the Phoenix Force. They will both last for a long time. in a
Yeah,
It's hard
I mean,
to
it would be
say.
a good fight, but I think Dr. Manhattan wins.
Yeah,
I haven't
he's
seen-
omnipotent. He's
to be
God.
honest,
Yeah.
Dr. Manhattan could predict the future, so
Yeah.
he knows everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Superman versus Superman. Okay, this is the we're gonna throw this one out.
Superman versus Warner
Superman
Brothers.
versus Warner Brothers.
I don't know.
Warner
But Henry
Brothers.
In my
Cavill,
opinion, I think Walter Hermana will beat Superman. I'm like,
The better question is Warner Brothers versus the fans.
oh,
You know, Warner Brothers is woke, like they are racist. They don't care about black characters. I mean, they don't
No,
care
they don't
about.
care about black
They really don't care
characters,
about
that's
the
for
black
sure.
community.
True.
They really don't. Like you telling me, oh yeah, let's make Clark Kent a black guy, a black person. Like really? Like why? Like why? Kill out. Like come on, you want
because
to
they
make
don't
Kill
because they
Out
don't care
black?
about legit black characters.
Yeah.
If you're a real black character, they don't legitimize black
No.
characters. They're saying if you were originally a black character, you're not as good. That's
Yeah.
all they're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I don't know how else to explain that.
That's like a big fuck you to the black
isn't.
characters.
That's
That's
it.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful. That's all it is because they're saying you're not good enough.
It's like Marvel turning Black Panther into a white guy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Oh God, please no.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it, Anthony.
And I ain't. That's facts, Orcom.
Yes,
like
that's facts.
it's like Marvel turning Black Panther into a white guy. Like, come on, let's be honest.
Uh,
Like, oh yeah,
but
okay, let's make a Black
with
Panther
this whole
movie.
situation, like I don't condone like
Winter Soldier.
race
was
swapping
fucked
with
scenario.
like the Trinity. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm going through race swap Batman just for no reason, no explanation." Like for Batman, you can pass down the mantle, the mantle, but like just race swapping is very unnecessary, really.
Yeah, it's super
Yeah,
unnecessary.
like Truth say, Truth say, Kevin Hart is gonna be Jimmy Olsen. Yes.
Well, it's very much like I feel that if you are a racist, it's because you don't understand that, it doesn't matter about your race. And what they're doing is they're basically just continuing on the same thing, but they figure, well, if we make Superman black, then everyone will be happy. Well, no,
Fucking
you're
stupid.
just exhibiting the same behavior you've been exhibiting before that caught you in this problem in the first place.
Right, but they're using Ta-Nehisi Coates, which means that they're not exactly they're
He's a
one-to-one
racist.
Superman, but he's gonna tell more of a civil rights kind of story. Like
Yes, he will.
it's a different kind of Superman, and I get that. I just don't understand what their plan is for Superman in terms of franchise.
Who's
And
like,
the thing, and the
When
thing
are we
is
gonna
that-
get Superman versus every villain we want to have him fight
Never.
in
Right.
the comics?
Never,
you know.
never. And the thing
Never.
is that they won like when I read the article, the Hollywood Reporter said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be set in a period time movie." So you a period of time? Are you talking about in the '60s with the?
It's gonna be
know,
60s, 70s, man.
'70s.
It's gonna be a civil
So,
rights.
So this is a great Superman story. It will be Malcolm X with Martin Luther King. They're both having a drinking beer. Superman saved Superman saved Malcolm X from every bullet wound, and no, I don't want to see that. I'm sorry, I really don't. Superman's gonna have live in a struggle. Both of his parents are homeless. Like I don't want this. I don't want to see that.
no.
Yeah, Kevin
I don't
Hart
want to
next
see
year.
him. Like Zack Snyder the other day did somebody asked him why won't Man of Steel be, and he said Brainiac. So we're gonna do Brainiac and bring back other DC
Take your time.
and the Phantom Zone those like Fire is gonna be back and other characters and shit like that. So yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna.
You suck, Bell. Okay. Stop it.
Okay, Arkham and Anthony, I'm gonna let you guys go, and then I'm gonna shut this down in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna rapid fire through some of this. Thanks for coming on, though.
Take care, guys.
Arkham, thank you. All right, let's get us to a normal screen. Okay, Batman vs. Batman, Wonder Woman vs. Thor, Wonder Woman. Which Batman? Oh yeah, okay. I'm just gonna rapid fire go through these because then I gotta go. Okay. Batman vs. I like Batfleck better as Batman, in my opinion. Batman Beyond movie series coming out in theaters. Yeah, I mean, if they did Batman Beyond, that'd be interesting. I'd be cool with that. Yeah, I agree. But Christian Bale is weird. What else? There's one tomorrow, Skeptic. It's going to be super loose, guys. If you want to come tomorrow, just come in. I'll send you a
Yeah.
link, and then if you want to come in, come in. If you don't, then you don't. It's going to be super random. We'll just talk random, and I don't know how long we'll go for tomorrow. We'll play it by ear because sometimes other people, stream Friday nights too. John Stewart, civil rights, black superman, to be down for that. I mean, like, I you need to, you if you want to have the black characters, have the black characters. Give them respect. Do something. Okay. You better. Oh, that'd be great. Anthony's having seizures. Okay, what else? I'm just going through. Peace, everyone. All right. Okay, guys. I think that is it. We're gonna wrap it up right there. Yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow. It'll be super random. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to everybody who came in. Thanks for everybody who joined us here. So tomorrow, I don't remember what time I put it. It's gonna be super loose and super random. I know a lot of people do Friday night streams as well. So if it interferes with anybody, that's cool. It's just gonna be super really chill. And yeah, I mean, I know a lot of the big YouTubers, who we even kind of follow do stuff Friday nights. So if they do, that's cool. It is what it is. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.